Recording started. Hello.
How fucking dare you?
We're back with Realm of Shade, doing the thing.
Doing a thing.
I don't want to do things.
Things are being done.
Together properly.
Alright. So, friends.
And fellow gamers.
And fellow gamers.
Fuck, I realize I keep forgetting to put spells on my list.
Whoa. Sir Knight wouldn't swear like that, Silver. Correct yourself.
Well, I'm not speaking of Sir Knight now, am I?
You got a point.
Where are
Correct
you?
yourself, boy.
Correct
Alright,
yourself.
I'm gonna roll a too many goddamn people.
Check yourself
1, 2, 3,
before you
4,
wreck
5, 6.
yourself.
Get into character, Silver.
We're not doing it yet, gee.
We're not doing that bit yet, Garbo.
We're not doing it yet, Garbo.
Let me
Gee.
get my
Okay.
toothpicks ready.
Does Sir Knight swear?
That's what's a bit.
It'd be uncouth to swear.
Yeah, I know. I need to see how he just makes up for not swearing.
Okay,
Surprise, you uneducated.
Lowborn son of an uneducated, prostituted woman.
Yeah, sounds right.
Oh,
so,
wow.
snack.
Snack.
You have 2 minutes. On my go to tell us how last game went. Just give me a
I'll
moment.
be kind and mute myself.
Alright.
All right,
Did you
3,
give it to the one guy that wasn't here?
3. Well, was he not here?
Oh, God damn it, Garbo. I was gonna go.
Fucking
Alright,
idiot.
so we
on, 3.
went.
2, 1. I want to see how this goes. Go.
Alright, so yesterday we fucked around for like 30 minutes. Finally got the game started. John Smoke comes back disguised as Stanley. And then shenanigans ensue because one of us is an elf and was only asleep and was meditating for 4 hours, so was awake when all this went down.
Hell.
Oh, Sir Knight, that's what it was. But so
One of us was a girly man. No, he wasn't.
So, about that time, I hit a wall and went to bed, and apparently we fought some people. The end.
I'm a knight. I resent the insinuation that I am a woman.
Okay,
I thought
okay,
Sir
zombie.
Knight only needs 4 hours.
Zombie, you have a minute to get the rest of it.
Go, zombie. Talk.
When does it start?
Now.
I mean, now. Go ahead.
Okay.
Get to work, zombie.
So Sir Knight and John had a lovely conversation, and then the rest of the group, minus Shizuka and Lavia, who decided to take naps, decided to go and see about a bunch of screaming that evidently Shizuka and Lavia did not feel the need to investigate. So the party arrived at the church and discovered that Dormammu's son
Remember.
had been bitten by
Come the
Strahd
bargain.
and turned into a bad boy. So we went downstairs to go see if we could psychologically counsel the child, only to discover that he was just not a person anymore. And since people are the only things that we allow to live, we killed him. And then we went upstairs and told his dad that he died.
He could have
Poorly.
been my bed.
Very, very poorly. And then we buried the body to ensure there was no evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Dormammu have come to Mars.
And that's exactly what happened.
That's what you missed on Glee.
Funny that you say Glee because when you say he was a bad boy, I was just imagining we go down there and you see a very pale boy in a biker jacket.
I'm just
Cascade
there.
is playing in the
I'm
background.
just imagining John coming down the stairs to come face to face with John,
I'd like
Oh,
to
good.
mention.
but as a child.
I'd like to mention. It's not that Shizuka and Lavia chose to sleep in; it's that they never woke up.
No.
I mean, Vara
It was
did
not that
knock
time.
on the door.
Shizuka made a choice.
You're right, and I'm glad I made it because I was sick and I was fucking tired.
Let's be honest, it was a perfectly reasonable choice for she's.
So Shizuka
Okay.
hasn't given a single shit about this town.
Oh, also Vara was knighted.
Oh yeah, that
Vara.
He's
happened.
Lady Knight.
That was
Yeah,
a fact.
Wait, we
Greg
gotta
out of
get the
bed.
official title. Let me get this note.
Oh my god. I'm gonna say,
Greg out of bed.
yeah.
Lady Countess Baroness Squirrel Var.
Yes.
You did go a little over, but I only gave you a minute, so I'm gonna give it to you. Take
What
one
about me?
X gonna
inspiration.
give it to you.
Fucking.
That's where you fight.
Fuck it, both of you.
I'm gonna try to convince him that I should get it.
No.
You did it.
What?
Which skill do you want me to use to convince you? Snap, give me your inspiration.
Romance him.
No.
Romance.
Romance
him.
him.
Romance the DM.
Give me your inspiration.
What do I roll against that?
Romance him.
Doesn't work that way.
That's not how that works.
Show him your fan fiction.
Can't oppose intimidation.
Okay.
Get out the Strahd porn.
Oh no! Pressed the wrong thing. Performance is charisma, right?
Yes.
Because I accidentally turned it into strength.
Okay. Good to
No.
know. I mean,
I will not give you my
really
inspiration.
packing those muscles, I see.
Are you
Showing
not
them the guns.
entertained? Oh my. Alright,
You're gonna make me create new skills for this bullshit.
so let me just real quick.
Please, Snack, I'll tell you my backstory.
No, I know your backstory.
Everybody is afraid.
I'm playing Silent
one.
Whisper on my viol.
Did you
Oh,
did
that's
you
a
finish that after, by the way?
No.
No.
I had
Me
no
backstory.
I had no internet for 3 days.
Fair enough.
I was like, do I want to do anything related to D&D? Yes. Do I want to work on my backstory? No, not compared to like working on the 2 D&D campaigns I want to be running.
Oh,
I was very unhappy with my internet provider.
how dare you do this? I don't want to see the map.
You will see the map and you will tolerate it.
Fucking fight me, Shade.
You don't have to
No.
like it, but you have to tolerate it.
Fight me.
Why? We're leaving today.
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
Even.
I'm just waiting to hear more screaming in town.
Leaving on a cart. Don't know when
I'd
we'll
like to
be
mention,
back again.
you heard the priest screaming across town, and Shade even
Oh,
went, "No, that's not
Irina,
real."
I hate to go. Oh wait, you're coming with us. I don't give a crap then. This is fine. Let's bail.
Alright, yeah, so you where you last left off, you just sorta left the church. I think you left the church, right?
Yes.
We were burying the body.
You were
I
burying
mean,
the
I
body.
came back
Or
in.
digging the grave.
Hiding the corpse.
Eating-
Yeah.
Eating the corpse.
Vara
Oh,
tried
okay
to
then.
console Donovich. Didn't work.
I even read him a passage from Twilight.
Do you
Yeah.
have that, by the way? Did you commit?
I didn't. I forgot actually.
That reminds me. I'm
Think
just
about-
gonna. I'm gonna be right back. I'm
Just
gonna grab
because
a
the
Bible
tokens are on there. I assume you guys are
So that-
leaving just
Grab a
so that
Bible.
I can read satanic versions of exact quotes out of the Bible.
Oh no.
Alright.
To modify things, everyone. All right, I'm ready now.
Okay.
Why was the Bible so close?
Because he's the son of a preacher.
I have it on the bookshelf.
What do you think Zombie spends his time
I have an
doing?
awful lot of things on my bookshelves.
No shit.
And away we go! Let's
Go,
go
Mama.
pick up what's her face and leave!
I don't know. What direction is John gonna go?
Find out next time on Dragon Barovia Z.
This way.
Okay.
Back to the church after we're done disguising the evidence.
Oh God.
It's not even fully buried. Just kind of put it there.
Quick, we must make off with the rest of the evidence. Takes the shovels with us.
And then we shall become Shovel Knight.
I mean, did you put your shovel back? Because I didn't.
No.
All right, let's do it.
I can immediately tell you Donovich won't notice.
He's too busy
'Cause he's
staring off
dead.
into space.
He
too busy
He
tying
is
the
walks in and
certainly
he
not.
sees an official seal slapped on. He doesn't know what it's for, but he just sees it right there.
You
Could
see,
we have asked for
you
health
see-
potions or something?
those shovels are scrying targets.
So, John is going is going to comfort the father if you guys want to head back to town.
Yeah, I'm heading back. I did my good deed of the day.
So yeah, you guys go ahead and get the car. I'm gonna just
Sir Knight will follow you.
console the grieving man. Fuck you, Sophie.
Our job here is
Look.
done.
He needs to go ahead and tell him it's gonna be alright. Because he was the one that finished him up.
How old
Am I
does
free to
Donovich
close
look, by
the
the
map?
way? Let me just open the images really quick.
He doesn't look young. I would say about in his 50s, but he seems like he's older, or like he looks like he's older.
I forgot that images right here.
I mean,
Barovia hasn't been kind to him,
as
as you'd expect.
All right, I based upon his age, I'm getting the sense that it's probably a better idea to not try to suggest that he could just have more kids.
Oh. Just need to get out there more, friend.
Alright.
Let me just look up passages on grief really quick.
Oh my god.
Jesus wept.
Oh dear.
Do.
Jesus is
Does this have an
And with
index
an
in it?
ass's
Please have an
jawbone.
index. I have made asses of
Satan.
men.
Ass is
grief.
jawbone.
Oh, I know which one I should use. I should use the one after David's kid dies.
Oh, good.
Oh no.
David danced.
What?
Sir, I recommend dancing.
David
He
also
tried
the
it.
same.
Let
Didn't
me-
David
let
have a
me,
guy killed so he could take his wife?
Yeah, that was the kid. That was the child that resulted from that pregnancy.
It's unbiblical to cheat, so I'll just kill her husband.
Yeah, I'll
He just
I'll
happened to be on the front lines in the war. I don't know what
just
happened.
kill her husband. Yeah, no, that's not okay, says God. So I'll just kill your kid.
That's beautiful.
You did it, David.
You did it.
Look,
Yeah,
cheating is
you
bad.
done did it.
Compromise somehow. So like I
I
even
think I'm
love he's
free to
like,
close this map.
Psalm 30:11.
and it'd be wrong to directly kill the husband. So we're just gonna happen to send him into war, and he'll just happen to be on the front lines.
I'm not sure I like these insinuations. They don't seem very honorable.
To a shovel knight such as he.
All right.
David's screw up
Yeah.
there is just amazing.
So you approach the clanking of Sir Knight's armor, alerts Donovich to the presence, but he doesn't turn to see you.
Hear, O bright Lord, and be merciful to me. O bright Lord, be my helper. You've turned my mourning into dancing. You have loosed my sackcloth and clothed me with gladness, that my glory may sing your praise and not be silent. O bright Lord, I give you my thanks forever.
Is this book kind of like Twilight?
Yeah.
Are you listening?
He
Yes.
Is
Doesn't
John
sound like Twilight.
is John physically holding a Bible? I need to know this.
John is physically holding a Bible.
Okay.
he turns to you, looks at the book. What?
What
In
was
you, O
that?
bright Lord, I take refuge. Never let me be put to shame. In my righteousness, deliver me.
Sir Knight, not understanding what he's quoting, just goes and stabs his sword into the ground and goes, "Hey, huzzah!"
Does that have any romance in it?
If that's what you want to call it.
There is an awful lot of romance in this.
Definitely.
Very seductive moments.
Ooh.
Highly recommend.
Alright. I also
Can I
thought of
borrow
a perfect
that?
idea. Whenever someone decides to finally read the hentai device, you need to get the Australian slang version of a dojin and just read it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right, let's. I'll let Vara hold the book.
Huh.
Could
It's
you?
going to be okay. Your son is in a better place.
Start keep it up.
He'll be rewarded for his actions in life.
He was a valiant man, I'm sure.
One can only hope.
As do all.
With lands grave as these, it's impossible to say if souls can even leave.
I'm sure one of the
Believe me, I
Great
believe
God.
very strongly in the power of my lord, and I believe that he could retrieve a soul from virtually anywhere. In fact, I'm
Okay.
fairly certain that he could retrieve a soul from the very abyss itself.
Hmm.
There's more rejoicing in my lord's realms over the retrieval of one soul than over 99 souls that came there easily.
So
Fuck it
where's
all.
the not safe for work place to post this in our
It's so
Strahd
accurate.
stuff?
Yeah, hell is very happy whenever we get one soul we shouldn't have gotten.
good.
Fucking.
Could you
Take a look.
please leave me in peace?
Please get the fuck out.
There is not much more that you can do for me other than give me time.
I understand. Time is probably what you need right now. If you ever need any sort of spiritual guidance, my lord will be there for you. I can teach you a very. I'll give you this. I give him a slip of paper with a very simple prayer on it, and then I'm going to get out the door as fast as I can. Dear Asmodeus, I grant you my soul. Please make me stop feeling bad.
Sir Knight looks at him leaving, looks forward, goes, "Oh, I should probably."
Vara is still reading on the stairs.
God damn it. I'm reading something I really shouldn't be. Sorry.
If you're going to breathe in your mic, can you
Sorry.
yeah.
Can-
Oh. I
if
was
you're going to
dying.
be breathing in your mic.
Not to be rude.
No, I get you.
All right, so you're leaving the church then?
Yes.
All right.
Have you made preparations? As
Ah!
he steps out.
Sir Knight, why are you so loud?
Tis my natural speaking voice.
Oh,
It helps raise morale on the battlefield.
okay.
I apologize. I'm not used to talking about when outside in anything.
Oh,
Okay, so I take it you're heading back to the Burgomaster's mansion?
Oh, I just coughed while my mic was on. That's
Yeah,
bad.
you did.
I
Yes,
thought I was
be
off
alive.
and turning it off.
I can hear her coughing from here. You should head back.
Okay. So you start heading back, unless you want to do anything else.
Vara is still reading.
Okay. As you make it to about
I'll point you to the good bits.
Ah.
As you make it to about the central road of town, you hear the sound of small wooden wheels rolling across the damp cobblestone. That is-
Another side quest.
That is hardly visible on these roads. You trace this lonely sound to A hunched figure bundled in rags, pushing a rickety cart through the streets. She's probably
Grandma?
about 50 feet away from you. If you guys were approximately here, she'd be about, I say 50 feet, but no, she's like here.
Are we going right towards her? Are we trying to avoid her?
That's up to you.
Wait,
Sir Knight does not care.
All right.
Well, I'll take one for the team. I'm gonna run up to her and go, Grandma, is that you?
Remember that time I accidentally closed the map?
Oh, good.
Please open the
did
map
it
for me again, Shade.
Sweet Jesus. All right.
God dang it.
You are approaching this this woman?
Oh, you're
Yep.
approaching her?
Oh, this figure? This woman. It's a woman. Okay.
How dare you assume her gender?
Are you specifically saying these words?
I'm not there. I can
Yes.
say whatever the hell I want.
As soon as she sees you approaching, she jumps back, hissing at you. Not like the vampire spawn in the basement, but just like a very toothless hiss.
You're not my grandma.
She's
I'm
really
sorry.
small to be your grandma.
Go away!
Well, I mean, we planned on it, but then we saw you, and I was like, "Oh, Grandma! I haven't seen you in years." And then it's not Grandma.
I don't know you.
I know you. That's why I'm disappointed.
Sorry, ma'am.
Then leave. You're driving my business.
So it's Nickel. Stop accosting the local.
I didn't accost her.
You didn't cost her anything.
Yeah.
She seems
me,
to be
what's in the
accosting the
cart?
business.
What would I rate this lady out of 10?
She's fucking ugly, man.
So is that like a
Roller hot.
9?
I mean, if you rolled any lower, I would have actually put her on the scale.
Oh,
But no, she's looks very brittle, very
Frail.
very frail, decrepit. Her clothing is very shaggy. Her hair basically missing, mostly, just strands.
Sounds like a solid half out of 10. I like it, Theodore.
Well, like a crotchety old lady.
Crotchety old lady at a
What are you selling, old lady?
You likely couldn't afford it.
I've got some shinies. I think I could afford it.
The fact that you call money shinies is how you know you can't afford it.
Pastries.
Oh, are they tasty?
Sure.
I'll take 2. How much are they?
I'm going to investigate the pastries.
1 gold piece.
I give her 2 gold. I'm checking my inventory real quick. I'm sure I have that much, but
So, like, if there's any, like, rot
Yes.
or mold on them, I'll notice, right? But, like, otherwise, these look fine. How much mold is there on them?
There's actually no mold, surprisingly. It doesn't really take much to investigate a piece of bread. Up. You're distracted by the money.
Ooh, me
I
money.
need my money back.
All right. Have here, is it already in Is it already a record? Goddamn right, that's already a record.
You're goddamn right.
I'm just gonna not identify those. And you went ahead and bought 2?
Mm-hmm. I changed my 10 GP to 8.
Great. As you, as she hands you a bag of these pastries, she waits for a moment, seeing if you're going to do anything else.
I am going to sniff one of them.
Smells like an old pastry.
I don't know if you should eat that. It
Why not?
doesn't
She
seem
said it's a pastry, right?
sanitary.
He bought it with his fair share of money.
I paid 2 sparklies for this.
Okay.
I pull out a cigarette and light it.
Okay.
I just realized Suzuka and Lavi aren't here.
Oh, God damn it.
I'm looking at the pastries again to see why I shouldn't eat them, since I was told I shouldn't eat them.
It lets you dream in these troubled times.
Oh no, she's selling, what are they called? Edibles.
Selling edibles, but they're not like pot edibles. They're like super hefty.
They're
Hash
magic
edibles.
pot edibles.
Oh no.
Magic.
Oh,
Ooh.
Well, save
Magic
them for bedtime.
mushrooms.
Well, Snickle's eye for the rest of the session.
Wait, is Snickle eating one?
You should eat both
No.
of them at the same time.
I'm saving them for bedtime if they help me dream. I don't want to dream now. Wait, no.
No, these are very important. You should take these as soon as possible.
I have to.
You have
I
to have to take them now in order for them to have an effect when you go to sleep.
God damn it. I'm eating one of them.
Oh my god. Alright, sure. So,
Right,
Yeah.
too late.
Snickle. Roll me a constitution saving throw.
I actually didn't roll insight to oppose. You rolled intelligence.
Oh wait, that was just con, not saving. My bad.
Yeah, roll your save.
That's better.
You feel fine.
These are
Snickle
nummy.
wasn't
But
high.
I'm not dreaming anything.
Yeah, I told you it'll kick in later.
God damn
Oh,
it.
okay.
The woman looks up at you, and as you devour this pastry, she seems to look disappointed, and starts rolling her card away.
Are these defective? I thought they were supposed to make me dream.
She's
Can I get another?
Actually, considering your size, you should probably consume at least 3.
No. I'm just big boned.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yes,
All right.
and headed, and limbed, and torso.
My mom says I'm very big for my age. At least she did.
Are you very big for your age?
I don't know.
I think he's
Is
too big.
I think you're pretty regular size for your age, man.
7 foot, so.
Yeah, I think he's too big.
I think he's a fine solid.
I think you're all too big. This is strange. Back in my village, everyone's normal height.
How old did I say my character was? Give me a sec.
You're 22.
I'm 22.
Don't worry, Lady Vara. I know
And I'm
plenty of
7'5".
people who are 4 feet.
You do?
Yes, quite. Many of the little munchkin.
Munchkins?
She's not a munchkin, she's my little squirrel.
I'm
I
not a
pat her
squirrel
on
or
the
a
head?
munchkin.
She's also not 4 feet.
Yeah.
I know she's 4 feet.
I thought Munchkins
how
were
do I-
those
You're still a youngin'?
short people that worked for witches.
Witches.
Only a couple.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You said the magic word.
Orc? Looks at you.
Is she a witch?
Is who a witch?
The crazy old lady selling stuff.
No.
Hmm.
Why don't you ask?
Old lady, are you a witch?
She keeps on moving as if she never heard you.
All right, I'm back.
Hello.
That's mighty
I'm
witchy
back, I'm
behavior,
dead.
if you ask me.
Hi, Dad.
Hmm.
No, trust me, I can see the signs of witchery everywhere I go. She's not a witch yet.
Yet? How do you become
So
a witch?
we should stop her before she gets to be a witch.
I think I know a perfect way to determine if she's a witch or not. Does anyone have a duck on hand?
It has to be
Oh,
made out
no.
of wood. I've already seen that test. I can assure you that it doesn't work. We had a witch that passed it.
Ah, she changed her weight, I see.
What?
There are
What?
tricky witches like. Oh, no matter.
Monty Python and the Curse of Strahd.
God damn it.
It's gonna take us an hour
Snicko's
just to
still
get
gonna
back to
believe
the
she's a
just to get back
witch.
to the rest of the party.
Brilliant. I love
Don't
it.
The
worry,
witch is
you've already
gone.
eaten the first hour of the night.
Yeah, let me just
How you doing,
uh,
Chizka?
let me just kill Donovich real
16.
quick.
Woohoo! We did it! We made someone kill themselves.
What?
Slits own wrist with shovel.
Oh no!
That was a joke from last session. Actually, I think
boy.
that might have been off.
Did Donovich swear his soul to Satan before he died?
I mean, I just removed him from the combat tracker, so no.
Can I roll persuasion to have convinced him to do so retroactively?
No.
The more souls I convert to Satanism, the less likely I am to die.
Oh, God damn it, zombie.
Oh, you think Satan can hear you?
I know he can.
Oh no.
Possible to turn into a fallen paladin in Barovia.
You are a fallen paladin in Barovia.
But I'm a good noodle.
Oh,
I'm
no.
I'm still gonna be observing that woman for a little bit until, you know, the others decide to move on. Cause I just
You would like to sneakily follow the witch? Okay, one moment. Roll me stealth. Tell the fucking rogue to roll stealth, why don't I? You're good. You're good, man. Let me just... Yeah, you're good, man. Yeah. So, yeah, you follow her. I assume no one else is following her.
I'm just
Onwards and
keeping an eye on
upwards,
her.
moving the car.
Mhm.
So
Oh, we're going?
Cart's
Okay.
rolling out.
everyone else is
I go with
moving
the
to her,
cart
okay.
then.
Oh yeah, because you brought that to bring... Wait, did you bring the cart?
Yeah, I went back. I stopped, set up the cart, and then got after the rest of the group and was like, "Get on! This is a faster way to travel."
Yep, alright, that makes sense. Okay, so you guys are getting on the cart. Theodore is going off on his own to tail a person.
Which?
Unless anybody else wants to.
Unless he's going to seduce her.
Unless...
I didn't know a 0.5 was that high on a scale.
I don't
Or
have
maybe
a
he just has
logical
that low
reason to
standard.
follow her.
That's what the
I mean,
Theodore
with
meant.
his age, it's probably his first time.
Look, he needs to find love
You'd see,
somehow
you'd see
before
how
he
desperate.
dies.
You'd be surprised how desperate some people are.
Mhm.
Anybody want a pastry?
I'll try one.
I don't believe it.
I give
Wait.
the pastry to Vara.
Wait, what? No. Oh,
Vara's
no.
about to get high.
I was gonna
Nothing
shoot
happened to him, so
an
it should be
enemy,
good.
but then I got high.
Sorry.
I was gonna contribute to combat,
Oh,
but then I got high.
Oh my god.
Everyone's eat like
no.
normal people amounts of food, right?
Okay.
It's like Lord of the Rings, they eat like double people normal amounts of food, so like
So, Vara,
Mhm.
you're eating one then?
Mhm.
I'll just knock that off of Snickle's sheet then. Are you eating the whole thing?
She can. I mean, yeah.
It's not that big.
Or if it tastes bad, she's obviously not gonna have.
It's bland, but it's food.
Okay. She'll eat it.
Yeah, roll me a Constitution save.
does she have disadvantage due to weight?
I don't think she's gonna need the disadvantage.
Okay. So, let me just roll a thing.
It's too late. She's already high.
Okay. So, as soon as Vara scarfs down this pastry, and while she's on this cart, she just falls over.
Like while she's holding the book that that she was
Vara has
given,
overdosed.
she just falls like onto it. Just
I was
flat.
expecting this. I'm gonna go ahead and roll a dex check just to like catch her and like set her down. It's like she starts to like flop over. I'm just gonna like help her to not like hit her head against the side of the cart or something.
I'll assist with that since I just gave her the thing. I'd be paying attention.
Literally everyone in the cart's just like looking over as she fucking dies.
Child, no!
We're all like, should we stop her? She is an adult. She can make her own decisions.
What's wrong with her?
Yeah, so
She had my other pastry, and now she's unconscious. Or
The witch poisoned her.
Vara
So she is a witch.
is where are you? There you are. Incapacitated.
Oh.
As she is now in a trance.
Deal incapacitated from Snickle. Effect incapacitated to Vara by Snickle. More accurate words were never spoken.
Well, we start off the session. Vara's high.
You know how Vara's been
So,
sleeping this past day? Yeah.
Vara's stoned.
She's just sleeping again. Alright, so Vara, you
Guess we're killing a witch.
are now in a trance. However, you actually, in your trance state, you begin having dreams of a very bright and joyous place.
My Twilight fanfiction?
Oh god.
No.
No.
No, you see your village.
Ah.
It's a nice day. The weather's warm. Oddly.
I haven't fallen on it yet.
It seems out of place, but not too unnatural to you right now. Your family's around. There's all the people that you knew. and everyone's just enjoying life.
Hmm.
And you are in a trance for 8 hours.
Ah!
Ah, fuck.
It was 1d4 plus 4.
Vara is never coming back.
Oh.
Now, is she gonna
So-
develop an addiction?
Maybe.
Oh god.
If she saw her fanfiction, yeah. But it's only her village. She's happy, but not as happy as she would with Edward.
So Snickle's angry. Hey, Sir Knight. We've got a witch to kill.
Hmm.
You're not gonna do anything about the, as far as you know, unconscious.
I'm gonna slap her
Child.
upside the face a bit to see if I can wake her up. Not hard, but you know what I mean. Just wake up, 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 wake
Eat
up.
her.
That's not how that works.
Throw her like a football across the town. Wake her up.
See, you jest, but that works.
That wakes her up.
So you're in this dream-like state, Vara, for a minute.
Why
Wow,
did
my
you?
village.
Why did you wake her up?
Wake her up. She was having a peaceful.
My
See-
family.
The witch
she
was
could've
trying to
been
help
poisoned
her.
and died.
It's why I didn't tell you that. It's why I didn't tell you that she was a witch before you guys ate the food. She was trying to help you.
Wait, am I awake?
She was
did
going to
describe
resolve
This is
long-standing
helpful.
trauma from your past.
She did tell you the effects of the pastries beforehand.
You
Wait,
knew what
am
you
I
were
awake?
getting into. And she's
Unincapacitated?
awake, right?
Oh, yep, she's
Yes.
she's awake.
Oh, my family and where am I?
Well, first you're gonna see a wave of relief go over because, for all he knew, she was dead. She went unconscious. For all he knew, she was dead from the pastry.
Looking at his what was it last yeah, his last investigation roll. Yeah, he wouldn't even realize that she was breathing. Anyway, Theodore, you are tailing this woman.
Doesn't have a pulse. It's holding her finger.
Yeah, so she's going east. She doesn't see you as you quietly tail her. She ends up stopping at one of the houses. I'm not going to specify which one because I don't really give a damn which one. She knocks on the door with her bony fingers. And the door opens, revealing two people.
Oh.
They exchange no words. The one of the figures goes inside for a moment, after which they fetch this child. Again, no words are exchanged between them as the child is pushed towards this woman. And a bag similar to the one that was handed to Snickle after he bought pastries is handed to this couple. So, as soon as this happens, and the door closes, with slight hesitance, The this woman snatches the child and grabs a bag from her cart and puts it over the child and lifts him up onto the cart. It's up to you if you want to do anything. Stay in the shadows? Okay. After this, the hag ties up the bag with the child inside and begins heading out of the village. Let me just pull something up real quick. Yeah, she actually starts coming more towards. She starts heading more towards the west, passing by where the cart would have been, assuming that the characters have been heading down back to the Burgomaster's mansion. And unless you want to do anything, she just keeps going. Dragging her cart along, or pushing her cart along. Okay. So, before anything starts, where do you think the cart with the players would be at this rate, at this point?
We probably would have stopped once we saw what happened to Vara, I'm guessing.
Fair enough, so you'd probably see the hag. I mean, what? The the woman.
The old lady.
Know how to deal with weed.
The old lady. Around there? Yeah, you probably would have seen the old lady as she was passing along, and Theodore going out to bap her in the fucking back.
Maybe the Burger Mercer would know how to cure weed
Okay.
overdoses.
So,
I know. I can't watch. I can't watch.
real quick.
He's right behind you. Happily, he's right behind.
Let me just real quick. I'm going to. So, roll your attack. Just plainly roll it. That's a hit. Okay.
No, that's a BAP.
I'm gonna just real quick share the image of this woman, because I realize there's actually an image for this woman.
How dare you?
It's not in the book regularly. I didn't look at the stat block in a while.
Oh, she has an image. She's important.
She is certainly something.
Furthering our quest to kill this town. Enyaba.
Them's pastries.
Those are fingernails. Those are pastries, sure. Those are pies.
Those are like, yeah.
Pies are pastries.
They are, I
Zombie on a
guess.
scale of 1 to 10.
Has she been elevated?
You know, admittedly, she looks rather strong with her arms.
She's got some buff arms.
If I noticed what's going on, I'd probably start heading towards Theodore. Though, of course, when it's my turn to do so.
Yeah, I'm going to roll for initiative in a moment. So you stab into her the first time. And she is just taken aback. It doesn't seem to... It doesn't seem to hurt her as much as you thought it would. A la knife into back.
Wasn't a
Unarmed
knife.
strike.
You punched her.
The unarmed strike.
Oh,
You didn't
kick.
stab her.
Did not
You
stab her?
kicked her.
Oh,
Kicked her
never mind. Anyway, well, a la kick
She's
to the
taken
back.
aback. Yeah. She's taken aback by being kicked to the back.
Still doesn't seem to be as hurt as she might have been.
Would you like, oh, sorry.
She turns to you. I don't have a battle map for this.
Put us on the fucking map.
Here. Let me just roll for initiative. Real quick, don't do it. Let me just select all PCs. Request roll. There you go.
Fucking.
This is gonna be us. So
Say we're just gonna be sipping tea.
yeah. So
Oh,
what
good.
about
I got
us?
another 7.
So what about me and Shizuka?
We're sipping tea.
You are
If
sipping
we're
tea.
close enough, you might hear the
Oh,
fight.
so we're having a tea party.
Totes.
Is there other things to do? It's breakfast time.
I mean, this is fair.
This isn't the first encounter we've had to skip because it's breakfast time, and it's not the last.
Me and Shizuka are getting along very well.
Oh dear. Alright. I'm just gonna completely take Ismark and Irina off. And
Oh.
if they are completely unaware of the fight.
They could be enjoying tea right now.
Probably.
Yeah. How about our? Yeah, I'm gonna be talking with Ismark and Irina about what our travel detail, like how we should
It was
travel.
only slightly
over tea.
threatened them.
Okay. I'm also gonna take you off the combat tracker. And Greg,
How dare?
who got top of the actual initiative. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Greg with his 20
And
pills.
Shizuka.
So me, Shizuka, Ismark, and Irina will be talking travel details over tea.
We'll
Biscuits.
go over that later.
I have
Why
a
not?
feeling we really could have used your help here.
Probably. Okay.
If you yell, we will probably hear you.
Plus your bonus attack. Oh. You also did that. Oh, never mind. That was earlier. Fucking. Okay. So. Vara, you would have heard a yelp coming from. You wouldn't quite be able to see them because they're around, probably here. You can close the image of Morgantha.
And we're at the green.
Yeah.
Oh.
Am I able to get a? Let's see. You figure out what you're gonna do. I'm gonna try to find a battle map. Reminder that each square is 40 feet. So you're about.
Jesus. Okay.
You're a few turns
Oh,
away.
That was gonna be a thing. Huh.
You're like 3 turns away. Probably.
Okay.
Unless you dash.
Yeah, because I can.
How fast does the cart go?
Slower than a dash.
What if
Even
the
if I
horse
spur
dashes?
the horse?
What type of horses were they again?
Huh.
Wow, let's
If
Barovia drift.
Draft horse?
I can move 35
Yeah,
On it.
draft horse.
Draft horse.
on my first.
If their dash speed is actually, well, their speed is 40 feet. So you could probably make them use the dash action and get there in literally no time.
How close would I have to be to actually like see what's going on? If I move,
You would
I
have
can move 35 foot in the first.
you would have to get around this house, basically.
Okay, so like Do I know? Is John making it clear that he's about to get the cart moving?
Yeah. Everyone, hang on.
I'll hold my act to shoot a threat. Someone who's threatening. As we're rounding the corner, as soon as I can.
Okay. Let's see if any of the maps from the Dungeon Master's Guide will be helpful. Nothing. Nothing. Should I just get like a blank map? Would that be good?
I don't think they were expecting us to fight in, you know, in Baroque.
No, they really weren't. So let's can I just create a new? I can. Awesome. All right. Let's do it this style. $25. Yeah, there we go. Sure, that's fine. We'll say that I'll share this. It's just a blank map.
All right. So where is she? Good lobby.
They are in a house.
We're not on the map.
You
I'll
don't
just-
get
You're
to
not
join
allowed
this
to
map.
map.
I'll just say this is like the house.
How do I switch between maps?
Click the other tabs. We'll say that at the bottom
No,
is like
that's not what I did. I set 2 maps to the background.
oh
It broke it. I just only see the gray map now.
fucking. You're not allowed to go past that point. I
You
don't
should
give a
be able
damn.
to hit the down-facing arrow to unbackground that map.
Yeah, and then the other one's gone.
Yeah, no, you effed up then. Your own fault.
Sure,
Yeah.
that's.
I have the same issue.
What the fuck, guys?
Look, it's not our
This-
fault. We should just put us in roll 20 real quick.
No.
Switch the stream to Roll20. I'm much more familiar with that setup.
Exactly, we'd be good.
So wait, where's everyone on this new map?
This is meant to be a close-up, but it's terrible, so, you know, it's fine. It's great.
So
Can I
I
just-
just ignore it.
Oh, I see. Ah!
There we go. So, Theodore's like, to ignore the details. I'm bad at drawing. If Theodore were to be there, the Morgantha would be around there. The size of that is bothering me. Screw it. Yep. That's how that is. Look at how tiny they are. Ain't that fun? Get bigger. Get bigger. Get
Become big.
become big. Detroit become big.
Big.
Okay. They're that big. They're there. You guys wouldn't be on the map quite yet. And Vara already is holding her action. In this case. Theodore. Clear your targets. You can now drag the stuff on if you want.
Is she Strahd because she's buff? She's got buff arm.
That
Strahd.
Yep, you're fighting the final boss
This is Strahd.
in the first
This
town.
is Jimrat Strahd, not
This
Hottie.
is Strahd's mom.
This is
No, you see,
What's the Twitter called again?
no, you see, everyone. Oh, Buff Strahd.
Yeah, Buff Strahd. You guys are fighting Buff Strahd, not Hottie Strahd.
You see, everyone is Strahd. We are Strahd.
We are Strahd. We are Strahd. One of.
Strahd people. Strahd people.
God damn it.
Look like Strahd.
Strahd people.
Walk like people.
Beautiful.
What is Theodore doing? A bonus action, insightful five. She makes a deception.
She's definitely got some fingers. I'll tell you that.
Okay, let me.
Watch
me
out for her
just-
claw attack.
Kabat. Okay, you beat her.
Wah.
You did it.
Yata.
You guys have the same bonus on deception. Oh, on deception and insight. Actually, wait, no, she's worse on insight. Never mind. Action bat. All right.
Bat.
Do the bat.
Give him a bat.
Give the bat.
Do the roar.
Do the roar. Do the bat. Okay, sure. Do your thing.
That thing. Oh.
All right, hold. All right, hold on.
Okay.
He's gonna kill this old woman.
chop off her arm.
No, that's unarmed. He just breaks her arm in two.
Disarm
I
her.
guess take note of this, and take your critical damage.
We don't have any.
Shame that it only did 15.
Oh, it's a shame he's mute and can't yell for help.
Okay. So, I assume Snickle is holding his action.
Yep, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Just waiting on the police to see Theodore beating down an old woman.
Say
John.
that.
I spur the horses with my action, and will flick my cigarette into the dirt nearby as a bonus action.
Gotcha. So,
You mean not bonus action dash?
you guys. I mean,
Not how that works.
are you trying to make the horse's bonus action dash, Snickle? Because no. Alright. You guys make it about here.
Progress.
Yep. You're tiny.
Can we see?
Can we?
What do you mean?
Because like
Currently,
let's see.
I only see me.
Well, no. Can we see her from where we are?
Oh, yeah, you should be able to.
I want to shoot, or can I
One
hit her with
second.
my long,
Let me just hit
The
her
long
with hit her with the long.
the long?
And Sir Knight.
My turn?
Because I can use my held act.
You use the draft horse's action, so yeah, you can bonus action do the thing. I assume that's all you can do.
Ah, it's the fuzz.
Bounce, it's a fuzz.
John?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing here.
Okay. Sir Knight.
Sir Knight, well, I do see this going on now. We've gone close enough. Okay. He'll see that Theodore is beating down this old woman that it sold pastries to them. And we'll pull out his trumpet as he starts doing a perform check to start doing police siren noises.
Roll me perception real quick.
Okay. I get this up. Look at that. It's a good way to start.
Mm-hmm. So you're you're making police sirens.
This is the law. We're coming after you.
As
Put your
he's
hands
doing
up.
that, as he's making the sirens, I just shoot at her.
Yeah, yeah. You can, with you holding your action, sure.
Should mean Shizuka, see, roll.
Fucking.
Oh,
Murder this old woman.
Alright, hold on. Let...
No one else will have the opportunity to murder. Vara got her.
Oh, is Vara using that one ability that she gets to add even more damage?
This
I
bitch
don't
dead.
think that works on
Yeet.
held action.
I don't remember when it worked.
Fucking.
How many times do we need?
Let me just
Nice.
add an
Do
effect. Adding AC is literally just AC. Plus 5, right?
It's literally not gonna even come into play.
I mean, no. But
Should me and Garbo roll in this perception to see if we hear
The sirens.
The sirens with a +20. With sirens with a 20.
I was playing siren noises with my viol as well.
I mean, do you really want to join them in beating up an old woman?
Yes.
No, I just want to. I don't hear.
By the
anything.
power
You
of
hear
all
jack
messages,
shit.
stand down.
I am. I am enjoying my tea with Shizuka.
you hear it faintly.
Gonna look
Shizuka?
to Greg. Gonna make just dead eye contact with Greg, because I'm debating if I even want to go.
Well, but he doesn't have eyes, so how can you make?
Dead
I'm
eye
gonna go to the
contact.
Burger Mercy.
Eye hole contact.
Shizuka,
Gonna
you
go to the
really need to
Burger
start
Mercy.
playing the Empress Complex that you've established for yourself and start sending your minions to go do things.
Well, I can't
Does
send
my
Greg.
attack hit with that +5?
Can't he send Greg?
Send Lavia.
I'm gonna ask the Burger Mercer.
Did the +5 go to her and does?
No, the +5 is for you.
Oh, for me?
You critted.
Yeah,
You
Oh.
think they're gonna give the
Well, I didn't know. I thought it was like
combatant?
a legendary action.
No,
Also,
no.
one of those
Beat.
shouldn't be there because I don't have her.
What? Oh no, that's a different
It's
effect
rolling
for you.
my hunter's.
Oh, so take off 2.
Yeah, so take off 2 of the d6s of the 2 ones.
You mean take off 1?
Take off 1 point of damage.
Yeah, yeah, because it's partially. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the Burger Mercer and ask him, do we have sirens in this town?
What?
The fuck's a siren?
Okay, so now, Burger Mercer, we're gonna need you to listen. I'm assuming that Sir Knight continues the sound the whole way.
Yes.
Yes.
Gonna need you to open your ears and explain to me, what is that?
What are you talking about, Shizuka? I don't hear anything.
So Morgantha's
Can't wait
turn.
for him
Oh,
to roll his perception and get a
Fucking...
So I was holding an action, right?
You were, but that unless you have something you can do.
I thought you said you were doing the perform stuff with.
Oh, yeah. Never mind, I was doing that. I was gonna use Vanquish Foe, but...
The performance is more important.
It really is.
Yeah, I guess. This would probably have saved Theodore's ass, though.
Theodore is fine. They've got
I
two
mean, let's be
crits on
honest.
his
Whatever trouble Theodore gets himself in, he kind of deserves half the.
And he can
I fully
probably
support him
handle.
in this one.
He can probably handle it though.
Okay.
It's like John. John's thus far managed to live.
Let's see, what are you going to do? I wonder. What is this night hag going to do?
Especially when it's during the day.
Oh,
Got him.
shit, you're right. This night hag is simply going to... She's gonna bap you. She's gonna go, kabap.
Oh, good. Oh,
Okay, so we need to kite her into the murder house's basement.
She tries to bap you, but she misses.
she didn't get anything on the critical fumble.
Nah, she just got an automatic miss.
No.
I was hoping she would
What?
get like blinded or something.
What a shame.
She would be mute this time.
Okay.
How horrible.
I'm a real quick. If you're planning on actually entering combat, Shizuka, and I assume you would warn Lavia about
Sure.
the sirens. Okay. I'm gonna just get you to re-roll initiative.
What is that racket?
What is this Star Wars 5e book?
That
By
is
the way,
that
this
that
is
is
sirens
on
made with a
squash court.
trumpet. I should know.
Everyone did better than the NPC you're fighting. She's gonna get fucked up.
Dude, we've got 2 crits on her. She's already dead.
I can't wait for her to get run over by the horses and the horses to get crit.
So should we start we start moving on our next turns, right?
Yeah.
Can't wait to find how this is related to the priest. Oh no, you've killed the priest's mother.
What about Ismark? What about Ismark's perception?
I was gonna say, I did ask him if he knew what the sirens were about.
He said, "What is this noise?"
Vara's turn.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Well, he has +2 on perception. Neat.
Add more.
He doesn't notice.
Okay.
Ismark doesn't give a shit.
And Irina doesn't want to get involved.
I feel like that's both of them.
His
Alright.
mark only pretends not to know.
Just wee woo, and just sitting there drinking, staring
Some
off.
burger
don't
nurse
know.
won't even protect his
1,
own woman.
2, 3. Alright, so I at least have to get outside of the house to
Each.
get her in range.
Fucking.
You're gonna Eldritch blast from the doorway.
Are we even on screen?
Eldritch Blast. Yeah, you're in the bottom corner.
I can't
Wait,
see.
is
Oh wait,
the
no,
red
you guys know.
the red or
Yes,
the green?
the red.
is the lady.
The red.
Oh. Oh.
She's almost dead, that's why she's red.
Oh, I thought she was the
No.
green for.
She's not almost dead.
Okay.
How buff is this woman?
Very.
I'm a hunter's
This
marker
woman's
this
only
time.
Wounded.
You got a
And
hunter's
I'm gonna
marker?
shoot her again.
Alright. Shoot her.
Where's she going? Oh.
That is correct. You were 240 feet away. That is a
I
miss.
don't know. Lavia could have gotten the
Watch out, Theodore!
invocation that allowed her to shoot for 300.
I didn't, but you're right.
And
I went for the invocation that
turn.
makes it so I don't walk into a pit trap blind.
I'll remove that right away from you. Alright. Theodore.
Two bucks. Nice.
Actually, okay.
Oh,
While
good.
while you're I'm rolling that.
Wait.
Vara, roll perception. And it's just an automatic miss.
Or perception. Yes.
That's enough. You see on the cart, there's now a bag.
Oh.
Yeah. It
When did this
looks
bag get
roughly.
here, guys?
It looks a little. The contents of which are bigger than you.
Oh. Is on our
No,
wait.
not on your
On
cart.
their
On,
cart.
on the hex
Oh.
cart.
Oh, okay.
You see, there's
You
a
have
new
a bag
party
in
member.
Yeah.
It is
You see a redhead jump from
My
the
new
roof.
character.
fucking.
I
Get
saved
outta
myself.
here.
All right, Theodore. What's Theodore bonus
mean,
action
why-
attack? Okay.
I'm down for playing 2 characters.
All right. Yep.
Fucking-
You didn't roll that onto the token, but whatever. You hit.
Oh no, did my computer freeze?
Did your computer freeze?
A little bit. Sorry, I'm putting on music.
Okay.
So you're saying
I
I can't?
Could have been doing that, but I forgot.
I can't play 2 characters, Shade.
He does
I
not
don't,
know
I
if you
don't,
would-
I don't want the awkward moment of you interacting with yourself, because
Fair enough.
I have to do that enough.
I
Just
don't know if
awkward
I want the
Lavia flirt.
awkward
Yeah, exactly.
interaction of Snack trying to flirt with him.
Yeah, exactly.
You know it'll happen too.
Yeah,
Is
that'll be
Spotify
great.
gonna open on the other screen? Probably. It's gonna open. That's for sure. Certain. Okay.
I am going to be action dashing on my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably just do the same.
Actually, I will pick up Shizuka.
Why?
You
Put her
are,
on my
We
back.
have
you
the
are the
dash
same.
speed.
You are the same height.
God, I keep forgetting that. God damn it. I was gonna have her like try and shoot things, but you're right. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna action dash. Action dash 60 feet.
Okay. So that was only your bonus action. Theodore.
Oh,
What are you doing with your action?
he dashed.
No, that was me.
You come after Theodore.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Lavia, you're just dashing. You'd be at the house. You make it about halfway through the
About to move
through
where
the
my
second
arrow
space.
is.
Yeah, about there. Just keep you can keep track of where you are. I rely on you.
Oh,
Snickle. Meanwhile, I'm
Oh.
gonna figure out.
I am pulling out my greatsword because we're getting closer, and as a bonus action, I'm going to use Vanquish Foe from my channel divinity.
Oh.
So, I now have advantage on all attack rolls against the target for 1 minute, and she has disadvantage against all attack rolls except unless they're against me.
Okay. Cool.
I also gain my proficiency bonus to my weapon damage against the chosen target. I'm not sure how much that comes into play, but
Okay. Are you gonna try to move toward her?
I have to wait for John to move the cart, but
You can jump
you
off
can,
the cart.
You can get out if you want, but that's your choice.
see.
Or are you actually
I'm gonna wait.
okay? We're just gonna run her down.
Well, I have to wait till we get closer, because if I just run now, I won't reach her, so.
Drive me closer so that I can hit them with my sword.
All right.
Aid our mute friend!
Shizuka and Greg are just gonna action dash.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume I'm in the same spot as Lavia because I can't see the other map.
John.
So if I move, I don't get the ability to delay my action, or how does delaying work in this edition?
Delaying you basically. You just specify what you're waiting for and what action you want to take. Oh yeah, readying your action.
Okay, yeah, ready is just an action. Okay. I will be moving the cart up 40 feet.
I assume everyone is still in the cart.
Yes.
Okay, so
Leave it
yeah.
where-
Yeah.
Let me
Just
just,
keep the same.
Let me just figure out distance, because I'm bad with judging distance at a glance. Shazah, that seems close enough, right? How long is that? 40 feet on the dot. Hey, how about that? Boom. Boom.
Goddamn.
Boom. Wait,
That's
That's not 40 feet.
That's
What the
55.
fuck? What did I read?
That is 55.
Who deceived me? Thank you.
Sir, why are you guys going back now?
Because we're trying to figure out where it was exactly.
Oh.
We
I
went
have
too
my
far,
own.
obviously.
All right, clear this shit off the map. There we go.
Sir Knight's why are deceived.
Like I saw a 40. Where'd that go? All right, and I am ready for it to be just before Theodore's turn. My condition is Theodore is about to take his turn. Theodore is about to attack.
Okay.
What are you ready?
I am readying a spell for when Theodore goes to attack for the first time.
Sure.
Okay.
He already has attacked for the first time.
For the first time that I am physically present close enough to do this.
Okay.
I'm ready for Theodore's next attack on this lady.
Sure. Sir Knight.
We must help our
You should
mute
trust
friend.
me. It's a good idea.
He takes the trumpet and puts it down for a moment as he yells at both of them. By the power of the law, both of you surrender now! If you don't, I will be forced to use lethal action!
Sir Knight, Mute Boy wouldn't fight without reason.
You sure about
I
that?
need to keep this in the law.
Yes.
Alright.
Does she give up or not?
She's prepared to fight.
Okay. If she's prepared to fight, then he'll drop his trumpet, pull out his shield.
Drops trumpet.
Drops trumpet, clanks. That means biz.
He's dropped the trumpet. Shit's about to hit the fan.
He's gonna go in and attack her. Wait, scroll down a little bit. Where is it? There it is.
Alright, continuing trying to.
He's also going to use a second level spell slot to.
Greg cannot see the trumpet. Garbo.
Okay. You should just be
It's
able to
in
add the
preparation.
levels. Just
Yeah,
click.
I
Yeah,
think
just
it's
click the
just-
effect twice.
Click
Oh,
the
you
effect.
already rolled the damage, didn't you?
I rolled the damage from my first attack. I haven't rolled the smite.
Oh, if you're divine smiting with the same attack, then you want to apply the effect first.
How do I? How do I do
Yeah.
that? Do I click
You just click the little effect button.
a little star?
Hold on, let me just look onto your sheet.
Oh,
I-
I see it. I had to open it up a bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I suppose it wouldn't be. If you press your display to display actions, or not actions. Yeah, just open it up, and I have them named properly.
Okay.
You've got your base divine smite, and then one for each level.
All right. So here, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the additional 2d8 regularly, and just keep that in mind for next time. Then, since I already rolled my damage.
Yeah, you got max damage on that sword slice.
Wait. There we go. That balances it out. See? That's like
That was 3 radiant.
yeah, that's radiant.
Ah, maybe I'm back.
She.
Actually, wait, isn't it? No, wait, no, it's just the 2.
She is not. If you did it second level, it would be 3.
Would it be 3?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's-
it has it listed as 2. and
It's
that's-
it's 2d8 for the base level, and then an additional d8. You see, it says DS add level on one of the effects. Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh, I see. They're all different effects. Oh,
Yes. Snickles is the same way. You did 6 damage that isn't negated.
Nice.
I mean,
Surrender.
not
I
great
don't know what the
damage.
fuck happened to my Wi-Fi? But something bad happened to my Wi-Fi.
It was damage.
But I'm back now.
It's okay, zombie.
Very
We believe you.
frustrated. My Wi-Fi went down for 3 days. I want it back, and I want it back for good. I'll kill someone to retain my Wi-Fi.
Okay.
No.
I assume that's all. I believe that's all that Sir Knight can do.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I'll just take the effects off.
So do you just click them again to take them off? Or...
They use if used properly, they'll auto remove themselves.
Okay.
The whole thing with Fantasy Grounds is trying to automate, so.
Yeah. How do I fix my spell casting? Because you do stuff with my spells.
What do you mean?
For some reason, instead of like having little dots, it has just the number. There we go.
Oh yeah, I had your mode set to preparation instead.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, Theodore. I'll help fix that.
I will keep a note that your AC is currently an additional 1, Theodore.
Sell her soul to the devil, zombie.
Damn, you have a 17 AC. Not bad. What is she going to do?
Don't forget her disadvantage if she attacks.
Indeed. Oh, okay.
We need to make Vara run up there and get attacked instead. You have the best AC with that 5, right?
That was for 1 round.
No, that was until she levels, I thought.
Nope.
No.
No, that's that was Theodore's effect. He can attune to an additional item until he levels.
Magic item.
Make it permanent. Give him 4.
No.
Give him 6 and then let him get a bonus to saves equal to the number of items he's attuned to. That's balanced.
Ranged spells, they don't get disadvantage when close,
Yes,
do
they
they?
do.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
I mean,
We've been over this.
she has disadvantage anyway.
I
she
tried to
sucks anyway.
blast something at point blank, and it
Yeah,
missed. And
I
it
was like,
gave me
this guy is prone. I get advantage, but then I also have disadvantage, so it's the same.
See, that's
It's normal. Honestly, she should just use her movement to go prone and then attack from the ground, since she's already at disadvantage. Safer position there.
She is really not in a good position here. Okay.
This is a tanky old woman.
It is a tanky old woman who can't really do much.
Probably a
Actually.
higher level than we should be fighting if we didn't have this big of a party.
Don't worry. If you didn't have John Smoke is like 4 characters in one.
You say this,
We're also higher level than we normally would be.
You say this, but Sir Knight Squire is at least 3 different classes, so that makes him at least 3 different characters.
2 currently.
He's
Oh,
only
two.
2 classes. I'm also only 2 classes, but together we form 8 characters.
Let's be honest,
Wait.
the bard can be anything he wants to be on his own.
Magic Missile doesn't have an attack roll?
No.
Huh.
It automatically hits, doesn't it?
Cool. Oh yeah, Magic Missile can't miss. Fucking.
That's Magic Missile.
Yep. Forgot about that.
Goes through walls.
Magic missile.
missile.
Yeah, but Theodore, you're not as optimized as I am. I have
So-
a cart. I can run away from combat too.
What about me? How many characters am I?
Half.
Half.
I knew
Okay.
it.
So he's just gonna. So this hag Morgantha is going to raise out her hand and fire Matching missiles at Theodore.
Oh my god, that's so.
Oh no. How so much damage?
I mean, for one magic missile, that's like max damage, though.
So next one.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
So
no.
much damage.
And Theodore again.
You're lucky she doesn't have to roll because that disadvantage.
That
What a
disadvantage would
run.
screw her over. Yep. That is about all she can do without taking opportunity attacks. They're just
Man, I can't wait to heal
sitting
this.
there. Vara. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on shooting her. Yes.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanna. I assume you're
Yeah.
casting bonus actions in Hunter's Mark. Does that expire
Yeah.
after the end of... I don't know.
I'm making sure. I think this one stays on.
Oh wait, no,
for
it's for a
concentration
while.
up to an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, so as long as I'm not
Yeah, you're
casting.
good. Yeah.
So, another shot.
Take a shot.
Missed.
And a miss.
Oh wow.
Fire.
Take a shot. Shot.
Ah, look out
Shot a
again!
popsicle.
Look out, somebody!
Just dinks the back of.
Oh, what was that?
She hides behind.
The arrow hits the back.
Oh wait, no.
Oh no. The bag
I assume that's all you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Theodore.
Can I just I'm just
Oh,
doing
yeah.
the thing because that's all I can do. I'm just readying it.
Oh, John's ready. Action happens.
I forget. I'm gonna shoot you ugly old lady.
Okay.
Haha.
Fuck it.
Oh.
All right. Let me just.
Look at these 20s.
Regular
getting
damage.
On this woman.
Hey, this poor old woman has been critted 3 times.
All right, regular
now.
damage, no special effects.
No special effect.
Or just crit damage.
Crit damage.
Oh, what the hell
And
is
as a note, she now is giving advantage to the next person to make an attack on her. So sneak attack the shit out of this lady for me, please.
This poor old woman, she just
What kind
sold
of
her
tank
edibles.
is she? She's the personification of an M1 Abrams.
Reminder: she's a hag.
But that's a bad tank.
Wow, Theodore.
All she wants to do is sell her
Did you?
edibles.
You wasted my advantage.
Don't worry, I'll divine smite her. I know.
I should have given you advantage, Silver. You're more useful. Well, I know what you rolled.
Did she
I
be
blame
dead
you for what
before
you
me?
rolled.
Still have a 2nd level spell slot.
Bonus action.
Wow, Theodore.
You did it.
I'm not giving him advantage again for a while.
Theodore is in awe of this magic spell and gets all of his attacks.
God.
You know what I'm imagining? Theodore's face right now is just surprised Pikachu.
Did I just miss that
Alright.
again?
Wham! I'm now halfway there.
I'm halfway
Almost
there.
halfway there.
I'm waiting for us to get there just in time to see her die.
She's straight up gonna die before you get there. Snickle.
She's
Okay.
all like, "Oh, this lady's pretty tough, and she's got damage
5,
resistance. This is
10,
fine. She won't
15,
die anytime
20,
soon."
25.
John, I'm about to
30.
end this
Hold my
man's whole
beer.
career.
Hold my beer.
Okay, first,
It's not
let's
that I'm
see if
surprised.
I hit with this, which I should, with advantage on.
That's
And
a
if I
first level
hit-
spell, by the way.
I'm going to divine smite the bitch. Let's see.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
just have to press the star.
If you don't already see the effects, on your actions tab.
Guiding bolt is such a good first.
Yeah,
level
underpowers
spell.
if you just press the little magnifying glass, unless you already.
I have to press it. Okay.
Yeah, you'll.
2d8?
Yeah, just apply that effect. Unless you're doing second. If you're doing second level, then you don't have second level slots, do you? Do you?
I don't have second level yet.
No, he's a
Okay.
garbage
Oh.
boy.
It's gonna take
Okay.
him a while to get second level.
Yeah. Okay. That is damage.
Yeah.
If I solo the next tag we run into, can I level?
I'm just gonna tell you this. When you defeat this hag, you're gonna make an encounter later on much easier.
I feel bad. We're just beating up an old woman for selling edibles. Like Vara is
Killing
having
man
a
of
good trip.
people.
Here's all I'm saying. Vara is having a nice trip right now, and this is how
Look,
we
this
repay
is
her.
the
Not
easiest
anymore.
way.
How do you combine editables with people? Would that be petables?
Edible. You're one letter off.
It's just cannibals.
Oh, she was
What are you
kidnapping a
talking
child for it.
Edibles.
It really are petables. Oh, that's too far, I think.
I don't know. Is it too far?
No,
Almost.
we haven't gone far enough.
All right. Is it my turn?
Yeah, I assume you're just going along. You and Greg are
I'm just
going
gonna
along
keep
with
dashing with
Yeah,
your
okay.
idea.
John.
Just reminds me of the stupid "What's worse than a rapist?" Boom, a child.
Child.
I
No.
think that exactly.
All right,
There's
Stern
nothing
Square, get ready
worse
for
than
your
a rapist.
advantage.
A child.
My
I'm
advantage.
gonna be giving you some advantage.
All right. Just roll in there 20. Don't even bother.
Oops, sorry.
Killer.
That's a 5
No.
zombie.
I have inspiration still, right?
You do.
You do.
Do you want to
I
use
forget.
it?
Do I have to spend that before? Like, do I have to spend that before the roll, or can I spend it after and re-roll?
Yes.
I
I
mean,
think I have to spend it before, don't
you're
I?
supposed to spend it before.
Shit. Can I spend it? Can I have it?
Go ahead.
All right, thank you.
I
Get
can't
the
wait
heck
for
Too
you
kind,
to roll
GM.
word.
Fucking.
What did I just say? What did I say? What did I say?
Roll your fucking damage.
You don't even need it. She's dead. Let me tell you right now.
Oh, it did. Oh, whoops! I have to roll on top of her. There we go. Fucking.
Oh my
fucking dead.
god.
I told. Here's
There
your
we go.
advantage. Here's your dead body.
You have advantage on that, right?
Please tell me you didn't actually kill her. You decided non-lethal.
I'm just waiting.
No,
on
I'm killing her.
I don't think
I'm-
you can do
I knocked her to unconscious, so she's non. I'm gonna non-lethally knock her out, but or no, I think I have to be melee to do that.
I think
I
if
believe
it's
you
ranged,
do.
can't do.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can't.
that's-
Hasn't killed her.
Yeah, you straight up just blasted her fucking head off.
I mean, it's lethal damage, but like,
She's
she'll
not
be
dead
fine.
I
yet.
can't wait
She's
for she's
dying.
gonna
Yeah,
love
yeah,
you.
she's just having to make death saves.
Alright, it's my turn.
She's a CR5 creature. Do you expect
can't
I'm
her?
wait
gonna
for,
immediately slap handcuffs on her and do a medicine check and go and look at Snickle. Go, we can't kill her. We can't kill her yet, Sir Snickle. We need to figure out the situation first.
Can't wait for Shizuka and
In the
Lava.
rightful name of the law, we must understand. As such, Theodore, what are you doing?
Snipe.
Yeah, I kind of started
No.
shooting because I thought you were in trouble, Theodore.
No, one of them did 34.
That's a real good medicine check. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, Zombie,
She
you
failed.
Zombie,
She
you
failed.
alone did over half of her health.
I did 66 damage to this lady.
She has 117.
Eh,
Guys, I think we're ready to fight Strahd.
I don't think that's the
just line up, John. All right, hold him in place.
Wait. So John Shia's like, no, wait, I have a plan. I gotta concentrate though.
Snickle, I need you to heal her so we can figure out what this child is doing in this.
mean, I can't wait for
He
she's
kidnapped a child. I'm opening the bag.
Anytime that a child is in a bag, that's a problem.
But
The child in the bag. Open the bag.
I'm opening the bag.
Zombie, I'm ready for Shia to reality marvel, so then he can't legendary resistance your guiding bolt.
That's fantastic.
Or no, he can't do layer actions. I think it's a legendary resist, can't he?
No. Legendary resistance is different from layer actions.
No, so I can pull him out of his layer action.
I mean, legendary resistance has nothing to do with guiding bolt, considering that's a spell attack.
Yeah.
I'm
Or
pulling the child
legendary,
out of the bag.
legendary action.
Normal vampires do. I would be unsurprised if Dark Lords have them or not. The Dreadlords of Ravenloft are kind of their shit.
You
have
expect the
the
final
ability to
boss,
manipulate.
the namesake of this campaign, to not have layer actions?
No, I'm saying I can pull him out of his layer.
Spar have the taste for human flesh now.
Maybe.
I can't wait for Shizuka Mavia to walk in on the party brutalizing an old woman.
Alright,
Yeah, so
Look,
have
she's
we
in
made it by
handcuffs.
this point?
You didn't exactly do very well in that medicine check.
I know.
By this time, would you say we would have sprinted to see?
Oh yeah, you would have made it by now.
Okay.
Doesn't
What
do well in
the
medicine
hell
checks.
are you people doing?
Uh,
Why did you... I know I'm not one to say this, but why is that woman in handcuffs?
You're not
She has
I'm
apparently
opening the
kidnapped a
bag.
child,
Oh.
according to Theodore here.
She's just
We
like
are
seething.
proceeding on the questioning phase once she has regained consciousness.
Well, there is
Well-
a cart, a child in a bag on the cart,
oh yeah, I
as
saw
I
that.
gesture to
too.
the open bag with the child in it.
I didn't think a child was in there.
Is there a child in there?
There's the child in there.
Oh my god, there's
There's
a child in the
there.
bag.
Greg, take care of the child.
No, wait, no.
Shambling undead mass.
I'll go take
walks
care of
up
the
to
child.
I will
Before
go-
Greg.
Begins to softly stroke its hair.
How old is the child?
I like how
Puts
you're
it up in a
privileged.
bridal carry.
The
How old is
child,
the child?
the child looks about 70.
Goes out to get a job to raise the child.
He looks looks frightened.
How old?
About looks about 7.
Okay. Lavia will go and try and comfort him.
What's wrong, little child?
Don't worry, guys. Greg has it.
No,
I
keep
mean,
Greg away.
Shizuka, I'm gonna keep Greg away from the kid. I think he's been through enough.
So what's her death saving throw, by the way?
well, she got an 18.
Okay, good.
So I will.
I'm gonna do another medicine check if that's
Okay.
fine.
Sure.
Actually,
I'll look over his shoulder with my excellent skills in medicine.
Gonna...
Fuck.
actually,
You get advantage anyway.
She died.
I get advantage?
I'm
Oh, I guess
helping.
I do.
Are you
I'm
okay?
helping.
Punches
The help
her.
action doesn't require me to roll. I just wanted to roll because I know I'm bad at medicine.
so
I realize you're
just a
doing the
question.
help action. There.
has Sir
We
Knight
eat
picked up
human.
the trumpet yet?
I haven't picked up the trumpet.
All right, Greg is taking hold of the trumpet.
Greg can hold on to the trumpet, but let Greg know that he will be smited if he doesn't give it.
Oh, that'd be bad for Greg.
This is necessary.
But yeah, so sure, you
Plot.
Alright. Yeah, you after
Noise, Greg.
Greg doesn't have lungs. How
mhm.
That doesn't
Guys,
stop anyone.
You done?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go with the child first. So yeah, you
I will walk over.
this little child. He seems frightened. But other than that, he doesn't seem to react much.
I will. I'm gonna ask him. What happened? What happened to you? Were you in that old hag's bag?
My parents traded me away for the pastries.
They don't look too special. Why would they do that?
They take us away from this place, even if temporarily.
They can teleport you?
No, they don't taste that good and don't do anything too great.
Well, I did see
This
the old
They-
village. And if-
Oh,
I enjoyed it.
wait, so I'm gonna make an insight thing. Or would it be investigation or insight to figure out if they're drugs?
They make you dream. It's an escape.
Ah, drugs, got it.
So I have a really important question, Shay.
What
Is
up?
there any laws against selling your own child for products and goods?
You know who runs this country, right?
Is there any law in this town?
Do you want to ask the Burgermeister? He would know.
What would you morally think?
What laws?
Are the laws like? Here's the thing. A law that's unjust, you can be like, the law of this land is wrong. It's okay to be a moral person, a morally upright person.
No.
I don't know why I'm lecturing you on this, but
I completely know that. I just need to know
Is
if
there a
are
written
any
law?
laws. If there is a law or
Yeah.
not.
There
I
are
probably know.
there
Okay.
are no laws in that regard.
Selling your children into indentured servanthood is probably cool. Like, that's just normal behavior, to be honest.
Oh,
Okay,
you
with
think
that.
it's for servanthood?
Oh, no, I doubt that it is, but, like, I mean, odd method of transportation, but I mean, selling your kids is probably not a bad thing.
I'm gonna ask him, what was she gonna do with you?
I don't know. I heard her and others
Dude, we
Working-
eat children?
work in the old bone grinder.
Hey, we own that.
Oh, like like bones into bread. Oh no! Did any of you eat this pie?
Oh,
Oh,
oh no.
Vara,
I did.
Me too. Okay, we're killing her. Ah.
I'm gonna.
wait, we
but-
need questioning.
Did I have? Do you
I'm
think
going
it
to
was bones
investigate these pies. Do I detect the human flesh that I've encountered before in meat form?
or bone bread?
I'm sure John is probably participating.
have
in
no-
the investigation.
They have no meat in them.
No, I was gonna ask. Does bone bread?
You're not sharp poking anything.
Are you asking me that or the child?
I'm asking. Was she gonna grind your bones to bread?
Maybe I don't know.
John, check the pies for bones.
Is the bone bready at all?
It's the bread bone. Is the bready bone.
No, I'm already certain that it's full of bones. I'm looking for bread.
They
Stop you for a moment.
the pastries are oddly a little
Choppy.
flaky.
Mm.
Farah, I think you just ate bones. You ate human bones.
Nickel, can I just stop you for a moment?
You ate child bones.
Oh yeah, you're right.
She throws
I
up.
overused my insight.
She's gonna.
I need a really good reason from you why I shouldn't kill this woman that sold us
She is
people.
She is obviously participating in illegal acts that is grinding up humans and selling them for cannibalistic purposes of drug trades. I'm not sure if the drugs they're selling are legal or not. You bought them. You participated in their market at one point, even if you didn't know exactly what it was. However, if we're able to get the information out of her, we can possibly track them down to their main headquarters and
So
shut down the
I have a
operation.
flaw that says I can't kill this lady. I can't resist the preface. Oh wait, that doesn't stop me here.
Are all of us just gonna attack her?
We already
Everybody
know
gets one
she's
whack
her
the-
base
to
of
whack the
operations
door.
is.
is this
It's
the
bone
party's
grinder.
7-page beatdown?
We need to know where the bone grinder is.
Hold on. I have an idea, guys. Do you think interpret bone would work on it?
Lavia,
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
you.
I have an idea. You guys all go away and follow her from a distance while I disguise myself as a child and get in the bag.
Right.
Disguise myself as a
You were
child.
saying Shade.
Yeah. So, as you were talking to Ismark,
Earlier?
earlier, he would have pointed out several landmarks. He would have also given you a map that I'll. Actually, I'm going to share the map of Barovia with everyone. I want everyone to put it in their hotbar.
How
You
do
have
I
a
put it in
hotbar?
hotbar?
You can,
Oh, is it that long?
God damn it, Garbo.
Yep.
Every
Yeah,
day, a new
It's full of
disappointment.
baber faces, Garbo. It's a bar full of babers.
Huh.
it's a big map. You can
Ah,
just drag the
well,
little
it's loading.
you can drag the little dragon head
Dragon
at the top
face.
of it and bring that into your hotbar. That will
I'm
allow you
trying
to
to
get.
zoom out, but I can't because it's too goddamn large.
Well, doesn't that
Wait.
suck?
Do the
I don't
what?
see a little dragon head.
It's all the way at the top next to the name of it.
Oh. So drag that and take that to the.
So
Drag what? What
we will be
part, though?
taking.
Oh,
The dragon in the top left.
So we're going from Barovia
Where's
through
the
the forest.
castle?
It's northwest of the village, above the Sir Pool.
That's a long way.
So we're taking that winding road to Valaki, which is in the middle of the map, looking for the girl, and then following it to Crest.
Yeah. So he also would have pointed out the location. I didn't mean to write a line there.
Sorry.
Stop writing on the map.
I'm sorry.
Zooming in on that location now.
The line that I accidentally wrote on the map.
Mm-hmm.
He approximately puts it around this location.
That's a rock.
For the old bow grinder.
Yo, that's a rock.
okay.
Is it a landmark or like?
He doesn't know particularly where it is.
Okay, but it's a landmark, right?
But it's a landmark. You'll probably see it on your. He tells you you'll probably see it on the way to Valky.
So do you think around
I
these
know where.
bones-
I have a thing. So before we kill her, I have a map with maybe the location of the bone grinder. If we want to investigate that on the Valky, or after we drop Irina off at Kresk on our way back, we can investigate. We can investigate the bone.
Oh no,
This would have
We'll have
got
the
me
map pointed
door.
out.
If it wasn't for the fact my character was so chivalrous, I would already put my blade through your guts.
See, I didn't acknowledge the attacks until you guys were actually certain of what you were doing. I don't exactly want you guys going off on your own without first acknowledging.
We
Me?
can.
Oh, yeah,
take
I
a
would've
detour
stopped,
on our
but-
way to Valaki. I will pull up the map, put it on the back of the cart, and point out we can go and on our way to Valaki with Irina and check out the bone grinder, or on our way back from Kresk after we've dropped her off. We can.
I say we make her earn her keep.
What does John and them think? Do we want to investigate this with Irina or after? Or after
More
we
the
cut her
merrier.
off?
You guys should go and get Irina, and I could hide in the bag and then pop out and defeat her again.
Surprise!
It didn't seem all
just-
that hard the first time.
We just unchain her and we swap you with the kid, and she takes you back to the bunker, and you just pop out going, Detective John Smoke with the Watergate, putting your hands up, got any bolt,
No,
and just take
no,
them
no.
all out.
Listen to her. She can tell you how powerful I am.
I
think
agree.
we
We
should-
should just finish her off.
Okay.
We should
She's
gather
gonna be more
information
trouble than she's
first.
worth later.
Like,
I say we
understand.
keep her restrained. We get her awake and see if we can get any information, and then if we need to, we can put her out of her
Jeez.
misery.
Theodore, there's a
I mean,
prostitute.
to be fair, it seems to me that this is very much a legal transaction that went perfectly as planned. I don't see any reason to interfere with it. We should actually probably just put the kid back in the bag.
Do you want to go with the hag, kid?
No.
Oh well, then I guess we better not do that then.
Hold on, he's not old enough to vote, so he doesn't have a voice in this matter.
Woof.
He doesn't even have 3/5 of a vote.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need to ask his parents. He doesn't have the right to decide for himself.
Wait, but his parents sold him, so we need to ask the hag. He has legal
Hag.
guardianship
His
over him.
parents know.
The hag is his legal guardian now, so it's only fair.
How about
Well, in that case, John will pull out a dagger and get closer.
how
Alright.
about
He doesn't actually stab her. He just gets closer to her.
we
She
will,
is still unconscious unless you shake her awake. She's stable but unconscious.
Wait,
we will,
I
I'm
believe
gonna,
I have a perfectly reasonable plan for this. We just need to get her to give us legal
that's not good.
guardianship over the child, and then we can kill her.
so
Nah, I don't want a
I will.
If she's dead, she no longer is a legal guardian to anyone. And
We
since the
need
child's
inf-
parents have renounced all legal rights, we can just go to the Burgermeister and convince him that we are the legal guardians of this child now.
It
Yeah,
would be easy too.
I still
think he
say
owes us a favor.
we should get information out of her before we do it. Too.
I don't trust letting her wake up. She's obviously a caster,
She?
considering she fired
Uh,
magic missile.
I mean, she did use magic.
Yeah.
That said, it's very difficult to use magic while bound, especially if you bind them properly.
Slaps in their manacles on her leg.
Can we gag her? Oh wait, we can't gag her because we need her
Don't
to talk.
gag the old woman. That's too kinky.
All right,
Oh,
we're
no.
gonna. I'm gonna start shaking her awake.
Okay.
I'm gonna flat.
Oh, I'm gonna
Been
collect my
conscious for a
arrows
little
after
while.
I'm done puking.
I'm also gonna have my finger gun ready.
I think we should take her to the Burgermeister.
That's fair. I will not shake her awake. We will load her into the back of one of the two cars.
Hey, we
is it
have
a
two
hand
carts
cart?
now.
Is it a hand cart or a horse-drawn cart?
It is
Or
a.
you
Her cart is a push cart.
I gotta head out, guys. I'll catch
Okay.
you later.
Can we take
How-
our rope
Can
and
we
tie it to the
rig?
back of our
Yeah,
cart?
can we rig it to the back of our cart and have our cart drag it?
Sure.
All right.
Zombie,
Cool.
you have control of Snickle. I believe in you. Handle his
okay.
stupidity well. And he has no logical reason to keep this woman alive after eating children and
Oh no no!
Army Mara.
Like the party as a whole, I'm pretty sure is on board with this lady has to die.
Oh yeah,
We're
I'm
just
down with
disagreeing
her
on the
dying.
time.
I
We
just
want
want
to stop
Yeah.
children from being kidnapped and shoved into bags.
She's on
Yeah.
the fence. She doesn't want to murder the old lady and take ownership
Yeah.
of the child.
We'll leave the child with Mercer.
Also, suggesting that we should just give the child to her since it seems legally appropriate was too good to pass up.
Yep. But I'll see you guys later. If I get
Alright.
back in
Yeah.
time, I'll hop back in.
It's like
Okay.
I will
Yep, bye.
start. I think
She's
we'll load her up and take her to
fucking John Smoke, deity Asmodeus, pretends to be a loyal Asmodean constantly. Actual alignment, chaotic good.
So we will head to the Burgermeister then, right? With the lady, with the hag,
Alright.
gagged, bound,
If that's
or
what,
bound.
if that's what you're doing.
We'll rig
Wait a
up the
minute.
cart and take her. Take her.
Hold up for a second.
Burgermeister.
He said that they sold her or sold the kid to her for how many pastries?
You don't know.
Just 4 pastries.
4 pastries.
Just a
How much-
bag of pastries.
Just a bag of pastries.
Did they sign a contract, kid?
Did they?
Oh, you're asking the kid.
Yeah, we're asking.
Yeah. Yeah, kid. Did your parents sign a piece of paper giving you to this lady?
No.
Then she's not
Okay.
your guardian.
Here's the brilliant idea.
You can't just transfer the ownership of a human life without an actual contract. So your parents are clearly amateurs, either that or geniuses, because this lady has no legal right to you.
The kid could just run back home, and the lady couldn't do anything about it except for murder the parents, of course.
She can't do that now. She's under arrest. Would you like to go home to your parents? Do you trust them not to try to sell you again? Alternatively, do you trust them to save you in the event that they sell you again and it's all a clever ploy?
Meanwhile, Sir Knight, executing his 152 IQ brilliant plan, is collecting all the pastries, putting them in a bag, and then putting them in the lady's lap and going, I'm buying legal rights to this child. Good day.
Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Hello.
don't trust his
Puts
parents.
a hand on his shoulder. How would you like to become a knight of the order?
Oh,
I'm.
I don't have a good track record with kids though. Like,
Can we train this kid how to fight?
Do you want to train
John-
a 7-year-old how to fight?
John has
100%.
You
flashbacks.
can be a
John,
squire.
John's eyes just like glaze over as he begins to think of all the children he's abandoned.
Don't
Levi
worry.
is
you're-
saying we should kill the
and
child.
of his fascinatingly bad childhood.
All right. So I will park the cart. I'll park with the burger.
Wait a minute. We need her to be awake before we can do this. It has to be legally binding.
I
in
know.
some
I'm going to get his.
We need the Sugarmeister.
We need the Burgermeister. So I will go in and say, hey. So I will knock.
If only we had someone in the party who was good
You
at
mean the
forging
sugar daddy?
documents.
Okay.
Who
Yeah.
answers?
Listen, that forgery also means that I'm good at making actual real documents.
Yeah, if only we had someone like that in the party.
Yeah. Yeah.
From the other side of the door, you hear, "Who is it?"
It's Lavia and company.
blows horn.
Hi.
She drinks.
He
Brought you an old lady.
he opens the door and sees you. He's
Well-
as he was.
We have a lady, bound, and she was selling cannibal pies. to
We're
people.
here to take legal action and perform the conduct of
We, so as the legal power in this town, we wanted to talk to you about what we were going to do. Question mark looks to the party.
He looks between all of you. Okay, hold on.
If you free
So-
the child.
So you have
What if-
you have a child, and you knocked out. He tries to get a better look at the
The
hag.
hag.
Is that the woman selling those pastries?
They
Yeah,
He's a
have-
potential suitor.
They
Her
have
parents
children.
sold this child to her for pastries.
and these
We have
pastries-
examined the pastries.
and they have human remains and drugs. And
Also, the place that the child says she was taking him to is called the Bone Grinder.
which I've already
Which
pointed out.
Sounds like a I'm gonna point out that this guy has not told me that, so he doesn't know that I know what it is.
No,
So I'm trying
I
to
went
I'm
and
trying to
explained-
play off of him here.
Oh, okay. I told you about the bone grinder.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but he doesn't know that I know about the Bone Grinder, so it's less suspicious if I'm like
Okay.
this independent thing that I now know about because of this child.
Okay.
Okay. What do you
So-
want me to do about this?
As we want to know,
How do we
have-
adopt a child?
how do we get this children out of her care? This child out of her care. What do we do with said child? And are you okay with us killing her?
Sir Knight holds up the bag of pastries. I have the pastries to conduct the legal transaction in the same manner.
I
God
mean,
damn it.
I want to. Okay, so how did this initially play out?
I
Like-
do not
Looks at
know. I
Theodore.
walked in after they had knocked her out.
Looks at Theodore. Theodore had walked off and apparently he started attacking this lady. And he told us that she kidnapped.
I'm gonna have him roll something real quick.
But apparently she was casting magic. Are there any
Ah.
wounds, anything that we can prove that she was casting magic? Or because it was force damage.
Sir Knight would have
I'd like an indentation on his
would
plate
would
mail.
probably have a bit of a scuff on his
armor. Theodore has like something.
You got a bit of burn wounds.
Okay. We can wake her up, and you can, if you want.
So, let me put a guess here. One of the denizens of the town ended up selling off their child for one of her pastries then?
Mm-hmm. Because apparently they're
To
very
die
good.
for.
Sell your
God
own
damn it,
child
John.
for.
If I had to choose between one child or a pastry,
They apparently let you have hallucinogenic dream.
I've heard about them, never had them myself.
Good.
Wait,
You'd be a cannibal if you had.
Why did I use the image I used for Stephen Darklight, not for John? That would have been smarter.
I mean,
I'm a
technically,
dumbass.
Vara's not a cannibal. She's not human.
Oh well.
She's not human.
That.
you don't know that those were human
Oh
bones.
shit! I guess. Oh, true.
Oh shit, everything's alright now, guys.
Ha!
Also,
you're right.
Shade. I need sigil sheet.
Oh yeah, okay. Hold on.
Thank you.
But we wanted to do this we wanted to be legally in the clear, but
I mean, if
murder a woman.
Is this what the adoption documents in your country would look something like? I will produce a document that I've written up while we're having this conversation.
we don't really have any known laws about adoption, I suppose if I were to say something about it, the parents of this child, what's his name?
It has a name?
Oh, so
What's your name, lad?
Lucian.
Lucian.
Okay.
Lucine.
His name is
Lucine.
Lucian.
Lucian.
Lucine.
Lucian Jarov. Yeah,
Adding to my notes
No.
page.
His name is Shia.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
I have a son that knows about me. That does know me.
His name is Shia. His name is Shiro.
I'm making the world a better place for him.
What's his name, Sasuke?
Are you writing up these documents?
Oh my
It is
God.
Shiro. Hey,
Okay.
kid, what's your name? Lucian. His name is Lucian Shiro.
You just realized that, Christian?
She's like what, 17?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, my legal guardian is still alive.
Um,
We just don't know where he is.
in
I will.
mean-
I will take you as my little sister, for now.
I guess the parents gave up rights, unless you wanna take a visit back down to them and see if they want Lucian. Otherwise, I can take him in.
That's a good idea, because some of these people have kind of a violent temperament, and I'm worried they may try to kill the parents.
I think they're too high.
I don't trust his parents anymore.
His parents sold him out for pastries. I don't think it's a wise decision to take him back. However, ultimately, it's a kid's.
It's the kid's decision.
Which one of us do you want as your daddy?
Or
Uh,
or aunt.
Oh my god.
The
I
Burgermeister
never
is a
thought I
valid
would hear
option.
that in D&D.
Part of me
Here I
wants
am.
Greg to try to get it to win this, but the other part of me doesn't want a child.
Greg raises his hand.
Part of me does, but part of me also doesn't want a child. to
Greg's
grow
a
up with.
person too, you know.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even if you wanna take this child in, I wouldn't.
Recommend taking him.
I
with
wouldn't
us.
recommend taking. Yes, especially if you're bringing Irina to Valaki, the roads are dangerous. It's safer to stay in town, even if the town sometimes is visited by looks to hag.
This town's.
So, can we?
I might
Can we
know
leave him with
someone
you?
who had. I might know someone who recently lost a child.
Oh yeah, we know somebody needs a replacement.
Oh. Oh. I mean,
God. Oh my god.
Hey priest,
We
we
can
got
turn
you a
him into a
replacement
man
child
of
to make up for the one we killed.
I mean, we know two people. I will look at him.
we do know two people, don't we?
I know one person. I know the lady who's looking for her daughter. Who's the other one?
The priest.
The priest.
Uh,
I thought he had a
we
son.
got you a
Father
replacement
Donovich's son
He
was a
had a
monster.
A
He was not
monster?
human anymore, so
When did this happen?
A long time ago.
You took a nap this morning, and it was a long sleep. So we decided to go do some business.
Hey, priest, we
Oh.
gotta make up gift for killing a child. It's a
We
child.
got you a new one.
Hey, got some good news, bad news.
Remember
Good
that
news,
time we
got
killed your
room
child?
For the jacuzzi.
We can. I mean, are you volunteering to take care of the child, Mr. Burgermeister?
I mean, I'm not exactly caretaker fit, I don't believe, but I can
I think
watch
you're made
over
out of
him
other material.
for the time being.
If we were to, well,
What'd you say? Uh.
As
But I would
Ah.
he's a man
Oh,
of
dear.
faith.
Okay, I just missed like the past minute.
no. What if we leave him with Ismark, and Ismark can take him to Donovan?
It's not a bad idea.
Because I don't think Donovan wants to see any of you if you've killed his son.
I'm sorry. What?
They explained that they went to go see Donovan. Or that I slept through all that.
His son got turned into a vampire. And we had to put his son down. We tried to cure him, but it was more persistent than we thought it would be. We didn't realize he'd made the full transition into a full monster.
I see.
It's unfortunate we did not get there sooner.
I'll check on him in the next couple days. I wouldn't leave a child with him, certainly. That's troubling to hear.
I feel like this brings a whole new meaning to the Dormammu I've come to bargain.
So I take it we should. But if you can take care of the kid while we take Irina.
Yeah, that might be for the best.
What's the name of the lady? The screaming lady?
What was it? What was Lucian's
Mary.
last name? Julovic?
Lucian's last name was Jarov.
Geralt?
What's the
There we are. Thank you.
What if we asked Mad Mary to look over him?
I don't know if she would be fit either. I mean, I'm pretty sure she locked her daughter away for most of her life.
Oh. Okay.
Might explain why she
Ran away.
ran off.
Just a kid.
She
There's
still
this
has
big
a child.
castle down the hill.
No. She's like a no. Alright. So you'll take care of the kid. I take it we'll leave for Crest. We'll start our trek to Crest tomorrow. I will turn to the party asking.
Yeah, that can probably work. It's been a little more delayed than I would have preferred, but says the DM.
Last question.
Do you have a spare room that we can bring this woman in? We need to do some interrogation.
Oh, God.
That's. Does he actually say that?
Yes.
Okay.
Man, this fire is getting scary.
We don't
What
exactly
if the back
have.
shed?
Sure, there's nothing really in there.
Okay.
Excellent.
Let us go.
Dregs are back there.
Time to play good cop, worst cop.
Good
Fingers
cop,
start
worst
lighting
cop.
up.
Let me tell you, Sir Knight's gonna give a whole new meaning to bad cop.
Oh no.
But
As in,
Lavia,
he's actually horrible.
Lavia is
What's
going
his
to light up.
What's his alignment again? Lawful
What?
good.
Yeah, lawful good. Lawful
Let's
good.
put the
that-
lawful good and the chaotic good guy in the same room. Good cop, good cop.
Let's play the lawful good guy and make him also the chaotic good guy at the exact same time.
Where's your
Stanley
alignment?
and Sir Knight Squire in the same room.
Notes.
Oh, chaotic neutral. Yeah, so Lavia's gonna go. It's time to play good cop, worst cop, and her fingers are gonna light up. She's not gonna shoot anything down. Just see the edges.
I've never had anyone successfully pull off a lie to me before. Should also sit in on this.
So wait, is Luvia saying that her fingers is a lie detector, and when it goes beep beep beep,
No,
you're
they're
going
lighting
beep?
up. She's like getting very giddy, and like you see Gondor starting to form, but not
Hold
getting
up.
shot off.
See, that's the joke of the lie detector. Is when I think you're lying, this finger starts getting a little.
Oh yeah, good. What he said: if you lie, this finger lights up, and you might be.
Something else might light up soon enough.
You see, if you lie, you die.
You lie,
Alright,
you
so
fraud.
we're gonna. So I take it we're all going to attack.
Right?
We
Sure.
got good cop, worst cop, better cop, good, better, better.
Yep.
Holy cop.
Holy
cop.
cop.
We have holy cop, dwarf cop, skeleton cop, Goliath. cop.
Do I have sunglasses?
Surf
Out
cop.
of character, didn't I get a deception roll to go off on John that worked? He thinks I still have that harp.
You still have my golden fiddle.
Oh, right. The fiddle.
Yeah, maybe is what you actually said at the time.
That
You
is
have
true.
my golden fiddle, maybe.
I just want to point out that got past you, though.
No, you did successfully deceive me. I want to point out that that's an actual flaw. No one can deceive me.
Oh.
So he doesn't believe you.
I believe that he
No, he just
is
has
entirely
no idea.
serious. Yeah. Like if I fail a like deception, like if I fail an insight for someone else's deception, I'm convinced it's the truth. If I pass the insight versus their deception, I caught them lying because I'm just that good.
See, no one can lie to John.
Oh, right.
Alright.
It's not.
So are we gonna like tie her from a rafter?
So you're going to this back shed?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Right,
this
during the poetry dance.
so this shed is relatively simple. It's worn down like the rest of the village. There's just a few simple tools, like a couple shovels.
Devils, you say?
Uh,
I was waiting for-
just
So real quick,
various unused garden tools.
Alright.
how close is the nearest source of water to?
The nearest source of water. Not
Yes.
well. If you look at the map of Barovia that I sent you,
It would be the Ivlis River, which is
Does the town have a well?
it is
couple
it is
hexes away.
it is a solid. Each hex is a quarter of a mile.
that's a solid mile away.
That is a solid mile away.
Does the town have a well?
Does it look like the town has a well?
It does.
It does.
I can't see the
Damn,
map.
it does.
That's two, if not more.
There are
Right.
wells.
Wells for days.
So,
for
have you
days.
ever heard of the method of waterboard?
Yes, I have. It's gotten a lot of the non-caster people from
Where's the
America.
fucking money, Lebowski?
Where's the fucking money, shithead? I am.
Wait a sec. Before we go back, I'm gonna ask if Burger Mercer has any candles like wax.
Well, actually,
I'm
We gotta
also
drip hot
familiar
wax
with
on
a
her.
form of interrogation. It's called dwarven crystalline enhanced interrogation.
Oh, good.
can I give a suggestion?
Shade, I'm going to be going around like gathering up fistfuls of dirt.
I can't believe you're gonna fucking waterboard a hag.
So, can I give a suggestion?
Shane, does he have like candles?
Can I
He has a few candles around, yeah.
can I
Okay.
speak?
I'm gonna
I
light
know-
one and then get out my signet ring.
I like
Okay.
how fucked up we're getting with the Vatican torch.
I know that it's not actually the bless water spell, but can I do an invocation over the water to bless it ritually?
Sure.
All
Go
right.
to the other door. You can't get proper answers if you
Holy
don't believe
waterboarding.
in
Let's
stuff.
do this.
Holy waterboarding.
So here's all I'm saying. What if
Man.
we just kill her and then you speak with the dead because she
All
literally.
right. Just a second. I have to add that to my bucket list. I want to holy waterboard a demon.
All right.
I mean, and that hag is getting there.
That
Alright.
doesn't count. I want an outsider that's evil.
All right.
I think I know.
Holy
What,
wa-
I think I know. I think I know what I'm calling this this episode.
Again, what if we just killed her and then I use speak with the dead on her because she can't lie?
Might not.
Crystalline torture.
Because that's limited.
You can't target spells if you're blinded.
Oh, she can't, can she?
Can we holy waterboard Strahd?
I want to point that out. Is that it's an effective method of interrogation to use on casters.
So what's gonna blindfold over her real quick?
Okay.
Like
I'm
you
still
can
saying.
you can use spells like fireball and stuff, so you have to be careful. 'Cause they could just fireball the ground below them. They'd be
Right.
dumb, but they could do it.
We blind.
We don't know what this lady's capable of. Be careful.
We blindfolded
I mean,
her.
my original
shackled
suggestion
her.
was to get a rope and tie it to the chair and dig out a hole and have water to where we would just dunk her under.
Oh
I'm still saying we just kill her.
no, we need. Okay, so whack, get up.
Okay. Is she?
Got ambushed over on the ridge.
She can only hear voices, by the way.
Where am I?
Doesn't matter. You're gonna be answering our question. Fires and I'll just pass to the side of her head.
Roll intimidation.
Da-da-da-da.
I help. I sacred
Same.
flame nets to her.
So with advantage.
Yeah, just roll intimidate.
Yeah,
What if
you.
you try to intimidate her. You're a feeble little girl.
She doesn't know.
Out of character thing, but like, why did I not do the intimidate?
Lavia wants to do something. She
Lavia
even saw
wants
the
to
action.
get her ego fed.
She's proficient at intimidation.
Like Lavia missed the fight to do.
Lavia didn't.
Proficient, and I have a 19 charisma.
Lavia didn't even get seen by the
Yeah.
hag.
She can't even recognize Lavia's voice.
Exactly.
That's what makes it scarier.
Just a
Then
random
she
person.
can't see me because we blindfolded.
Yeah.
All right. So, what were you gonna do with the kid?
What are you gonna do, Theodore? Right to the blinded hag?
I'm gonna. What were you gonna do with the kid?
I was gonna take them back to the grinder.
And do what with him?
No grinding.
I get. Okay. I know you were. I take it you were gonna grind a bone. What were you gonna do?
No grinding on children. That's lewd and illegal.
We need to make products somehow.
Lewd.
So you put bone powder into the pastries.
How else do we get the magical effects?
How many of you are there? And if you don't answer my question, that next
They have candles going, right?
in your head.
Roll intimidation with advantage again. All right.
There's two more of us.
Do I know that she can cast magic?
You meant
I don't
you guys.
think he saw.
I think you guys mentioned it though, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we saw it and we mentioned it.
Okay.
Can do all of them use battle magic as well?
Of course, they're just like me.
And they would be at the bone grinder.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen. I have information that you may appreciate.
Like what?
And I will relay it to you if you let me go.
Give it to us first, and we'll maybe let you go. I will do a double tap next to her head.
We swear that we will let you go. I wink at the rest of the party.
Oh, I'm not letting you go.
No, I'm winking to all of you guys. I'm making it very clear to all of you that we are not letting this lady go.
How obvious of a wink is this?
Very.
He
The
writes.
blind person.
I
here.
write. I'm like doing the net cutting motion to you guys. I'm like, no, this is not happening. I'm turning my head side to side as I do this, and I'm going to be adding my divine thing to this. Where'd it go?
I like
Greg,
how
you rock
Theodore writes specifically in the situation where he can.
Oh no, it's only saves and attack rolls, so it's just a 17 to convince her that we will definitely let her go. I swear.
Well, Silver, she can't
Let
hear
me
him writing.
just-
It's a foolproof plan.
Let me just.
What can? She can decipher writing just by hearing.
Very well. I don't have much, but I can tell you this. You might know Strahd has mastery over the land and the weather, and his spies include the Vistani.
The who?
What's a
I
Vistani?
remember that was mentioned before, but
Yeah.
I can't remember what context.
Silver's probably the only person in character who knows who the Vistani are.
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially, the Roma. They're the gypsies of the setting.
All right.
Yeah, I know.
They
Who,
have-
I know their
yeah.
character. I was like, I'm going with the who.
Well,
I'm clarifying for Silver, who would know.
Okay.
if you wish to speak to them, you can find them at a camp to the west, on the shores of the Surpool.
Okay,
And
now which way is west?
If
To
you
the
look,
left.
take it back
I
now,
will-
y'all.
I have a map.
I want
I
the
know which
blind
way-
one to
It
point it
literally-
out.
Yeah,
We have a map, Garbo. We have a map.
We don't have a compass though.
yes, we do.
It has directions,
Yeah, it does have direction.
and
Okay.
the trail is very clear.
Okay. So, and is there anything else you can offer
Yes.
before we let you go?
there's also a mansion to the west of Valaki. It's home to undead enemies of Strahd, known as namely the Fallen Knights of the Order of the Silver Dragon. I know very little about them. Lastly, there is in the In the southwest, there's also a very carefully guarded secret in a place known as the Ember Temple in the mountains. You can reach this place by following Solenka Pass.
And this is all the information you have?
That's
So
about
can
all.
you tell us more about the undead?
I know little about them. I only live in the bone grinder, the windmill.
So 215s. Do we believe what she's saying?
I got a
She's-
19.
No.
She is being very honest.
Okay. Then this is all you have to say to give us?
So the bone grinder's a windmill. I'm just asking.
No, Theodore. No, I had something I was gonna do. I was gonna.
Stop being a little shit, Theodore. Like you always.
You have to wait until.
I think knowing Theodore's temperament, he's the type that we like kept on the other side of the room,
Mhm.
and have one of us and have Snickle ready to hold him back just in case.
Okay. And after we've do you confirm that that's everything? Does John
We
say?
all want to kill him.
That's
Is that everything you got?
that's about it.
Okay.
Snickle is a useful tool if we emphasize to him what we want done.
Can we do attacks on Shade?
Trust me though, Snickle.
Sure.
Snickle would.
Lavia is
one
going
turn.
to put hands on both sides of her head.
Hold on.
Both
Hold
sides
on.
of her head.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
And Lavia is going to snap her neck.
Okay.
You just did it unceremoniously. Thought take it off a blindfold. Just like you're gonna die now.
No, she's not. She doesn't even get to know that she. Two hands. Like she's gonna untie the blind. Snap.
Meanwhile, just like Sir Knight Squire is raising his sword up,
Wait, you-
ready to finish her, and you just snap her neck. It's like, oh, disappointed.
Most
Do you
undead
actually
are-
have like an ability that lets you just insta kill people with neck snaps?
That's why I was asking Shade.
I mean,
I'm just imagining your character like doing that, and then you end up just like, oh, you popped my neck back into alignment. Thanks.
This is
fucking roll your arm strike with advantage.
Why is everybody so obsessive about like being the one person to kill people? Like,
I
why
don't
can't we
know.
just be nice and share kills, guys?
I haven't been like this at all.
Says the guy that did all of the work knocking this lady out.
You're good. Roll your damage. Actually, fuck it. She's dead.
We did it. We killed an old woman.
Yeah, like you snap her neck, Theodore has slit her throat. Snickle's over there hacking away at her lids with a sword. John's like throwing dirt in her eyes. Like he's like, you guys got this. I'm just gonna torture her.
I like how we're progressively
fuck this
killing it down.
I'm gonna go back to Isma to ask if he has any fire.
Anyone else in town we need to kill?
Now then, this is a very great piece of. This is a very great situation we have because we got information out of her, and now she's can steal her bones and ask additional information later on if we run into.
Exactly. She's
See,
a-
optimal strategy.
I'm not about those bodies that still have organs.
I said steal your her bone.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
I
just
mean,
need
do
the
you want to
head.
take the bones out of the
So
organ?
what I'm no. So what I'm gonna do
Just cut her
can
head
leave
off
the
and then
bones.
sacred flame it until all that's left is
is
bones.
Shade is she's kind of asking for the bones.
I'm not asking for the bones.
No.
Why does your character like act like she has like an 8 intelligence?
I don't know.
It's one of those, she could pass the school tests, just in reality was pretty stupid. I'd like to remind you, she's a high school student.
With apparently no
Doesn't change
empathy.
anything.
Because I'm not gonna do anything to help clear the bones off.
Yeah. So, what were you asking to do, Snack?
Oh, I was gonna ask Ismark to for stuff to burn the body.
Shit, we should have burned the witch.
I have a bit of lamp oil,
A
but
lot of them are fire resistant, to be honest.
Oh, that's a shame.
nothing much beyond that.
Because either we can burn her body, or I can blast at it with poison magic. I'll ask Ismark what would you rather do, so she doesn't stink up the joint.
I'd say bring them to the cemetery, but I guess that's not exactly an option for you.
Don't worry, I think he's still.
I don't think she deserves to be buried in
He does
the
not.
cemetery.
I mean, you can always try to buy oil from the local shop, but he overprices his stuff.
Alright. I will,
You know, I just realized Stanley
I
was the
think-
one character in this party that had oil on him, and he's.
God. Thank you, Ismark. I'll figure something out. Walks back to the shed and constantly poison spray the body until the flesh starts to dissolve.
I'm using acid splash and sacred flame.
Sir Knight Squire will oversee this operation. Make sure to put holy rites over this, so it doesn't stink up everything. We don't want foul energy anywhere.
So me and John
Jesus
are
did it, no excuse.
me and John are just pointing our fingers at the body and just melting it and burning it.
It must. I just want to leave the shed because that has to smell terrible.
Yeah,
Don't worry, I can't smell anything.
after several minutes,
I'll light a bunch of cigarettes in the the corners of the room. I'll take a bunch of cigarettes and light them.
Are you trying to incense this with
I
cigarettes?
I am in fact trying to negate the scent of burning flesh by using a pack of cigarettes.
I'll give him a dirty look because he hates the cigarette. But
It's a better choice than the alternative, at least, right?
I'll give you that.
I don't know a solution to this smell, but it doesn't bother me, so take care of it. You're on your own.
you probably don't even smell it.
We could, in all honesty, you and I both have shovels. We could dig a hole and bury this guy, this chick.
We want to use her body later, so we can't.
I mean, we can let it naturally.
We just need the skull.
To be
Cut the
fair,
head off.
we can do it. We can do it to the same body once every 10 days.
We really just need the skull.
Okay, so
We don't need the rest of the body.
do you have martial weapons proficiency?
Who are you asking?
John.
What's martial weapon proficiency?
Can you use a sword?
Passably, yes.
I will take the long sword I got from the death house and give it to him.
He is proficient with simple weapons.
Well,
I mean, I'm not lying. I'm passable with it. I'm not bad, but I'm not good with it.
could he cut off the head?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna give.
I
that
like
to you
how
'cause
you're
I have no
asking
use
to cut off
for
the
it.
head when I'm sitting here watching.
John's actively involved with trying to figure out something to do with the body, though. You're staying there going moral support.
The man sitting there with a sword stabbed into the ground.
God damn it.
Sir, knight, man, sir.
No. You already handed the sword to John.
Okay. John, cut off that head.
Okay, I cut off the head with the sword.
You do it.
Do you want this back?
No, I don't.
It's got
No. I have
very
no-
I suggest
specifically
burning
we're
it.
trying to very specifically we're trying to burn and dissolve the body so that it's out of the way, and we're taking the head
So
and melting all the
Shizuka
skin
can talk.
off because Shizuka can talk to it
Yeah.
and ask it questions for us if we need more information later.
Look, there's more than one reason and usage for getting water than just water. Gotta clean that sucker off afterwards.
I hate how much that makes sense. Why are you making me work harder, goddammit?
Who's the one that gets stuck carrying the head? Is it me?
Probably.
Give it
If
to
it's not Shizuka or Greg,
Once we get it to a skeleton, give it to Shizuka. She'll love it.
What was that game called? Senua's Sacrifice?
can we get some wax to polish it up for?
Okay.
Put on Greg.
No,
Put it on
what I was gonna
Replace Greg's head with a new head.
do. No, when we were.
Which one is really Greg?
When me and Shizuka were gonna have morning tea, I was gonna say, "Hey Shizuka, I got you."
Got you a kick-ass present.
All right, I'm back.
All right. I got so I'm gonna turn to the two, and I'm gonna give this to Shizuka.
Okay. I thought that was
I'm
the
gonna
plan.
signal Greg to take it.
You're not here. Didn't you go back into the thing?
You didn't want
What?
to smell this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I left the room. I thought you just said "Hey Shizuka," so I was reacting.
No. I'm talking to Sir and John,
Okay.
and then I will put it in my bag.
You washed it up. It's nice and clean.
Yeah. After Sir's done with.
With what? Oh, with washing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then next time we have tea. What do we have after? What time is it, Shane?
Next time we have tea, let me dump this water to make sure you don't mistake it.
God, what? Now you're making me recall what time of day it is. All right. It's probably around midday.
Okay, for our afternoon tea. Me and Shizuka will have our afternoon.
Man, wouldn't it be great to leave this bucket of water in the vicinity of John and hope that he doesn't do anything? Like, don't do it.
Okay. So, would Irina and Insmark be happy with us like last time?
I
Do they
mean,
have anything better to do?
Silver, what do you think I'm gonna do with the bucket of water?
They're having tea time.
That's vile.
That's vile.
Is chaotic good, not a monster?
So is it just me and Shizuka then?
No, Greg's there.
Okay. Hey Shizuka, I got you a little present.
Greg, take the gift.
I will put the skull down on the table.
Oh, you didn't wrap it or anything? You didn't put it in a little box for her?
No.
I flavor the water slightly citrus.
It'll do.
It'll do.
There's just a hint of orange peel.
Okay. Nice.
Greg, take it. Put it with the rest of the bones.
So, Shizuka, this is the hag's.
Okay.
We got questions for it. We have, you know how you can talk to bones, right? We need you to talk to it if we have questions down the road.
I
Okay.
can?
Are we just trying to Are we trying to treat the hag like Mimir?
No, not even.
This feels like Mimir.
But we can do it once out of character. We can do this once every 10 days
Yes.
instead of once, and we don't have to give up our fucking eye for it.
To be fair, Shizuka is already wearing the eye patch.
She still has it.
She still has both eyes. She just
Do you
wears the eye
write?
patch.
Do you write other bones? So, show it to Shizuka.
I can't remember. Was Theodore in the room when she started getting Greg to just get a
Extra
sack?
bones.
I mean,
Oh.
I'd like to point out there is a sack of 100 pounds of bones just sitting on the cart right now.
No,
I'm gonna
don't
point
put
out that like
Greg
when
Passy.
Vaudrill's like saying something in character, he quotes and writes that he writes it.
Okay.
This is just him saying stuff out of character at the moment. It's like,
Okay.
why are we wasting time trying to like murk this body that's already dead?
Okay, but she's
Well, you guys
gonna-
are having your afternoon tea. I'm taking a nap to get my spell slots back.
I'm doing the same.
You don't
I'm
get
gonna
them
tell
back
Caesar
on
gonna
a
keep
short
this.
rest, though. So,
I
Instead
still
of-
get my
don't put
other
it with the other bones.
back
Keep
on
it
a short
you.
rest.
okay, I'm
Just
just
gonna put it in the or Greg put it in the bone sack.
No, Shizuka, don't put it in the bone sack.
It's on the cart. It'll be fine.
remember,
No,
Teddy. When
keep
you
it
take
on
a
you.
short rest, you also recover a D6 extra for silver being around.
Greg, carry the skull.
Okay.
Which one should I roll?
Can he just lodge it into his ribcage?
See, I have no idea how Greg is carrying things. I just know at some point he was carrying 100 pounds of bones, and no one was questioning it.
Okay. And then if nothing else happens, we'll just hang around the house.
Long rest again.
Exactly. With none of
no.
my spells gone.
Oh,
Oh, so we'll just stay up all night then. Okay.
favored by the gods. Where it's on attack rules. When you miss, you have to know that you missed. That's great. So just get a 2d4 on top of it to try to fix the miss. I'll never waste inspiration again.
Did I use that?
So the amount of times that John is just going to screw up on something he doesn't know he doesn't have to screw up on. First the naps, now this.
Okay.
When did I screw up on the naps?
Remember Lavia put you to sleep?
Oh,
A character that can't sleep.
listen, I hadn't had a chance to even like rest my eyes for the past 72 hours. I really needed that like minute nap.
Okay. But yeah, I got nothing else to do. We've gotten Shizuka the skull.
I'm ready to go on a journey.
Yeah, if we're gonna be leaving in the morning.
So all I'm saying is the next place is that bone castle that we're raiding.
We're
Stop
leaving
being
in the
a red
morning.
colored dye. I don't want to be red. I want to be black.
Unless you want to leave now, but I
Like my
don't.
soul.
Smart. Because you said it. How long of a journey is it to? Words.
It is a ways away. I haven't
Like,
actually personally counted.
How many days? How long would a trip to Valaki take?
If it's in days, then
See.
let's go.
I need time to calculate this.
We can do a long rest in those days.
1, 2.
Random
3,
encounters, man.
5, 6.
Assuming you
account.
will sleep.
If you're
over
heading
8
if you're
days.
heading to Valaki, you're going a long way, following the road. Let's see. You guys, unless you guys are doing something else, unless you guys are waiting for my input, I'm just gonna count this.
So you can't really dash over land for long periods. So
Just break the horses.
how do you do like a calculation in game again?
What do you mean?
Calculation?
Like how would you do some multiplication?
Oh. Where's Valaki?
Actual multiplication?
Yes.
I don't think you can.
All right, let me see if this works.
This is roll 20 zombie.
It's not
Oh, there it
used
is.
the way that I want it to be.
I suppose technically we got the bone meal on the way.
Yeah, I mean,
There.
44.
I'm still saying we stop at that mansion that we were told about.
Is that mansion like
Valaki?
Net.
this like
no.
area outside?
That's on the
It's like
other
a-
side of Valaki, isn't it?
It's still in the path.
Yeah, I know, but we're stopping in Valaki for a day. For at least a day.
'Cause I want to meet my fellow bone lords.
It's at least 25 to where I counted and lost track. 25 miles.
Okay, that's 73 hexes, roughly. Roughly.
So how long would the cart, with the 2 carts we now have, How long
You
would it
take
take?
On
both
the
of
down to
them?
5,000.
One is for bones and bone-related accessories.
We
Okay.
took the push cart and we've jerry
Is
rigged
it
it
Shizaka's
back
Bone
already.
Emporium that she
We-
goes around and sells bones on?
We
So-
cover about 4.75 miles an hour on horseback, or like being pulled by the horse.
Yeah, and that's 73 miles. So, let's see,
4.75 times 8 hours is 32
that's about.
plus. So you get about 38 miles a day. And that's it. That's if you're going for 8 hours at a steady pace without stops at all.
You could you literally get there in a day? I mean, yeah, I suppose that makes sense.
So we could leave, set up camp along.
It's midday though, so we'd be traveling in the dark. At a certain
Girl,
point.
why would we want to talk to the Vistani? They're allies of Strahd, don't you know that? You know, and I know things, Vaudrell.
We know that they're allies of Strahd.
No.
Also, we cut our journey down a
Vaudrell
bit.
and I know things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm planning on leaving tomorrow.
I'd say tomorrow
Whoops.
because we won't be traveling
That
in the
was
dark.
weird. I went to try like copying something and just dragged it back in the chat, and then can't do that function in there.
God damn it. I'm still saying wait till tomorrow though. It seems smarter. Mooch off the Burger Mercer's hospitality another day.
There we go. Got it under Theodore's name.
Oh, thank you, Strahd. Called hentai.
And it's art.
After I have tea with Shizaka, I'm gonna go talk to Vara and have her show me more of her
Hentai.
because we got interrupted the one time.
That reminds
she's-
me. Does Vara know Infernal?
No.
Oh, then you can't read my book. I'll have to read it to
What's
you.
your book?
It's the Bible.
The Demon Bible.
Oh,
Bible
okay,
of
yeah, I guess
Satan.
that makes.
The
I
satanic
was
Bible.
writing passages of like Song of Solomon because it's like
Curses.
it's
I
the
don't
book for
remember.
horny people.
But yeah,
It's the book of the
I'll-
Bible for horny people.
I'll
Oh,
spend
Lord.
I'll spend the rest of the night reading some of Vara's books.
Can you read the one that's in Draconic?
I cannot. I
Wait,
can
are you
read
guys-
Common, Elvish, and
You're just
Sylvan.
literally just hanging out until the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah.
You have
else to
anything
do.
better to
No.
do, zombie?
I don't have any.
Well-
leave.
Vara's questioning whether or not she's evil or not. She's been doing that the whole time, basically. Just
Let's be honest, guys.
staring
most
off
of
into
us
the
have dark
distance.
vision.
Considering we've had mention of
It's probably safer for us to travel at night, in all honesty.
oh,
I mean,
What's
she's
up,
a guy's dark vision. I have dark
I have,
vision.
I have dark vision.
I don't know what the hell Silver is, but I'm pretty
I
sure
have
he has dark vision.
I have dark vision.
It's only Snickle and Theodore that have to worry about it.
We don't have to worry about them not
yeah,
having
they'll be
dark
on the
vision.
cart. They won't fall.
Well, all right. If we want to go now,
Or will
we can go
they?
now.
Wait, Lavia has dark vision?
She
He
did
got
when she
the
leveled up.
Eldritch Invocation.
Oh, okay. Like
I have 120.
like you're a human.
No,
You're a
Lavia
fucking
has.
human. Your eyes are shit.
Yeah. Oh no.
Her
I
eyes
know.
suck, Normie.
Give me one second.
Get out of my like personal like specialty here. My
You can
race
see
is
normally in
dark.
darkness,
Bad
both
things can
magical
happen in
and non-magical, at
So
a distance of 120 feet.
I will be
You know what
right
can't see in the
back.
dark? Horses.
Oh, great. Okay, horse. Just don't trip on that.
Just make your decisions of what you're doing, and Dropping back in a minute.
I say we travel now.
I honestly think that we should try to leave town before the end of this session.
So
All right.
we can't go back.
So,
All I'm saying is we could kill at least one more townsperson.
nah.
You want to go to the...
We should wait for the next head to come along.
All right.
My sister went missing. I better go check up on her. Ha ha! Ambush!
We haven't gotten any fresh stock of children, and I better go sell some more pies. I don't know where my sister's off to.
Just John comes out of the woodwork. Oh no.
Would you like? Are you interested in these fresh pies, Matt?
So you said it's like one
John
or
comes out. He's got like 3-week-old pies. It's like,
John
Fresh
is a
pie.
can I interest you in these fresh bone flour pies, my lady?
Do you have any children to sell me?
Didn't she say
I'm
it was
sure
like
John probably. To be honest, John would make a killing off that market if he only realized how many children he actually had.
Look, those are your legal property.
But
I mean, I abandoned them and let them be raised by a guild of thieves. So
But
I
did
mean,
you sign the contract?
no, but I did abandon them.
But you didn't sign the paperwork that you abandoned them.
I did not.
That
Also,
is
did
still
everyone
your
get the
property.
chance to read my adoption paperwork?
no,
I did.
Have that like public.
Yeah, I shared it publicly.
Well, let me take a look at it. I gotta find it first. There
I
we go.
did. It was neat.
I, the four, signed blank.
Just gonna show that on
I'm the name
stream
of the
real
Lord,
quick.
the Devil Strahd, obligatory spitting to care for Lucy. You shut off. Blank. To care for his worldly needs. But, Shade said it was like afternoon, like just got.
It's like midday.
Yeah, so we could get at least 3 or 4 hours on the road. Which is what, at least, we could make it, we could probably make it to the Stani camp. Before nightfall.
I think they're lovely people. We should make contact.
Trust me, kid, you don't want me as a parent.
So do we know if I can't remember her name, Miss Burgermeister, actually can see in the dark?
Arena the Hottie?
Arena,
I
can
don't
you
know.
see in the dark?
Arena, your brother won't let me talk to you.
No.
Okay. So, we can make, I will pull out the map,
Perfect.
and I will
Get on the
go,
carriage.
we can probably make it to the Vestani camp, or pool, by nightfall.
Would you like to play some cards?
Oh god.
Either that, or we can probably make it to Valaki by tomorrow, if we leave tomorrow morning. I'm down for either. We need
Leave tonight, put
Can
the
I-
blindies at risk.
Can I manage to actually put a grid on this? I'd love to.
So, who wants to leave tonight?
I think it would be the utmost appropriate for us to leave tonight. We did agree, and keeping them delayed any longer would be uncouth.
Okay, so that's 2.
Put the blindies at risk.
3,
I'm totally for going.
4.
Look, you don't know the
Vara's
other
not for anything.
blindies we'll run into. We could
Alright.
run
Although
into
she
other
would prefer to read while traveling, but I guess she could
We're
kind of
leaving
read
people. You can
tonight.
read in the back of the wagon.
We're leaving tonight.
Oh.
Irina, are you ready to leave?
I'm good to go whenever. I honestly have been for the past day.
It's not been a full
It'll
day
do.
yet.
Okay.
You sure about that?
It's been a day.
Pretty
We've
He
had a
he
long
met
rest.
up with the group partway through the day. It hasn't been a full day for him.
It'll do.
Alright.
I met up with the group in the morning, so it's been very short amount of time for me, to be honest.
No,
Okay.
you've been with
So
us
now
for
we
a
have to
while.
figure out the riding order.
I don't count the time I was away for the group. All right.
So I'll be driving. Who wants to sit?
Why are you
shotgun?
driving?
because I drove it to the church last.
What?
You
Not the last when we went to bury the dad. The one who drove the car.
I have been driving the cart.
Oh, then I will
Yeah.
ride shotgun.
All right, you can ride shotgun. John like looks at this person's like, this does not seem like the type of person that can handle animals, and like animals seem like the type of things that like would try to bite this person.
Is it wrong that my immediate reaction was looks at Lavia? We can't let a woman drive.
I want to point out that John's like significant other was a strong, empowered female who could kick his ass, because that's the type of woman that John's into.
this
That's the
woman
one
right
that
here
died.
beside him looks
In-
like
in- In the words of Spike Spiegel, I love a woman who can kick my ass.
Okay. So, who do we have bodyguard? Irina.
Snickle.
well, obviously, Sir Knight.
Oh
Alright,
god.
so
just
Sir
put
Knight
both
and Snickle.
paladins.
That said, I'm
Right.
okay with you taking over in the event that I need a nap.
Okay. So, Sir Knight, Snickle, and Irina will be in the middle of the main cart.
Okay.
Hmm.
Who
Or
do we...
just
Okay.
odds or evens. Let's see this. Sir Knight will not stab his sword through the cart.
Alright. So, we have the back of the cart, and then we have the push wagon that's the jury rigged to the back.
He understands that he can't stand up while it's moving because that would be dangerous.
So, do we want Vara in the... So, I take it Shizuka and Greg will be in the push cart with their bone.
Oh,
Yeah, they can be. We're gonna turn that into the Bone Mobile.
Bone Emporium.
So, Vara...
Soon we'll be able to replace each individual piece of wood on that with a piece.
bone.
yes.
Then it
Alright.
truly will be the wagon of boning.
The bone bed.
Alright.
Okay.
Shade, we're leaving.
Yeah.
We're getting out of Barovia.
It's an
Alright.
unmarked white van.
So.
I get the reference.
Okay. As you are all getting ready, to leave.
To be fair, I do. The reason I wanted to be shotgun, so I can see for twice as far as all in darkness.
Irina and Ismark, talk for a couple minutes, saying their goodbyes. She gets on the cart. Ismark then... He approaches John. Before you all head out, well, all I really have to say is good luck, keep her safe, and if you ever plan on taking a visit to Castle Ravenloft, as long as I know that Irina is safe, I'd be willing to accompany you.
Oh. Can take Matt Burgermercer with us? It's out of character because Shizuka doesn't know how to say that, but
If ever it comes up in the future, just let me know.
Will do. I will endeavor to ensure the safety of your sister.
Thank you. It means a lot to me. And he steps back, allowing you all to get on the cart.
Okay. And so let's sing a song, it's a travel song. When you gotta.
I mean, we do have a trumpet player.
So you
We do-
guys...
You have a bard in the park.
Note that I never promised to protect her celibacy or her chastity.
Boy, boy.
Note that I promise to do everything chivalrous in protecting her.
I would never force myself upon a woman. I wouldn't have to.
Oi, oi. The bone cart is for Greg and Shizuka only.
Yes.
Hold on.
Oh.
There we go. So, you guys are leaving.
We'll go until nightfall.
That's
It's
That's
nightfall. We should all go to
I
bed.
just opened up a thing. Yeah, so you guys take your first steps out of the town of Barovia. Village of
This
Barovia.
isn't John's.
And as you're following down the road, I would like you all to actually
Roll initiative.
no,
perception.
definitely not.
Oh, you did it like this.
Oh, Greg noticed.
I'm glad that me and Snickle are contributing.
Look at all those threes.
Damn,
Look very
Greg, you're-
specifically at the Snickle and John in order. Look who rolled both of them.
Yeah.
Good
I'm
job,
glad
John.
this is. I'm glad this is the balance to all the 20s from earlier.
I like how
I love how Snacks. I need to be sitting up front. I have the best vision.
I like how
Greg-
Greg is at the back
Mine's
and he has the
negative
highest.
one.
As you're going along the Old Svalik Road, Greg seems to notice a figure off in the distance, but as soon as he looks away for a moment and looks back to warn you, the figure's gone.
Oh.
And that is where we're going to end the session.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I feel like because they hadn't even left yet, Lavia's just fiddling with her jewelry.
Fucking finally.
What the fuck is Greg doing over there?
I'd like to mention how only the mute noticed the guy. If Theodore saw him, because he had a 10.
Hmm.
It'll do.
I was gonna say, but Greg cannot tell us that he saw it.
He would have rattled his bones and pointed.
Don't worry, guys. I know how to read bone.
Yeah.
Oh god. This will only go well.
So you guys have left
I
the
still
village.
love how John doesn't have a title yet because he hasn't been asked or anything like that. Like, it's great. I'm so excited for like the chance to come to like get a title and to be something stupid.
So, I mean, so far, Sir Knight has grown the court further than Shizuka has. I don't think Sir Knight's even in the court.
He's not in the court yet.
He's not.
You know,
And he's not going to duel Greg for it, because Greg's not a fighter.
I really wish at this point I had actually done that Arabian Nights parody.
Bum 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 bum.
So, I wonder, is there like a record for like anti-speed running the first town?
Like I said, we could have killed more
We could
villagers.
turn around.
We could.
All I'm saying is we know at least 2 people are still alive in that town. Maybe 3.
You could have just killed. You could just.
John knows that there are several people still alive in that town. It's just that half of them are hookers.
Exactly. We
That
have
he's
plenty
aware
of people
of.
to kill.
You could have just kidnapped Irina and then just yeeted her to the front door of Castle Ravenloft. Bam, campaign done.
Good.
Wait a minute. I wonder how many hookers were there?
How many hookers?
Like, quick question. The like ladies of the night that were at that bar I went to, how many were there? Do I know more hookers in that town than I know people that exist?
See, you think they were hookers?
See,
Oh,
you're
Aw,
just
trying
They're
to
Strahd's
really-
harem.
they were just
I
hags.
should have seduced them so they would become my harem.
What? He
I'm
has
telling you.
a.
It's his party of hags.
Fun
He has
fact.
a harem?
Fun fact. Those were the owners of the actual tavern.
I should have seduced them.
You should have seduced them.
You should have seduced.
Should have
him.
asked him how they got to be his harem.
I should have seduced.
Alright.
I should have
Bar
seduced him.
wants-
Won myself a bar.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the
Power
recording.
penis.
And goodbye.
What a great note to end on. Goodbye.